Well, I referred to the footage and found where I had left Dave and located him there. And he was able to rejoin our party, so disaster for the moment averted.
Of course.
Greetings, taxpayers. I am Duke Eltan, commander of the Flaming Fist.
We know that incriminating evidence will be found with Realtar, the overall leader of the Iron Throne in Baldur's Gate. He's currently supposed to be at Candlekeep on some sort of business. And there's only one thing to do, travel to Candlekeep and learn what they're doing there. Whatever it is, it can't bode well for the fortunes of this city. Take this book. Without it, the keeper of the portal won't allow you entrance to the library. Here also is the reward money I had promised you.
Your journey has come full circle.
Yeah. You're going back to Candlekeep. And here we are. So will we have a chance to visit the library? I didn't take you for a reader. Sure, history books, travel journals, magical treatises, anything factual. You could call me a scholar, but I think assassin takes precedence. No fiction? Fiction's a watered-down version of reality. I come from a culture that drinks spider poison. I do not do watered down. It's hobby from habit. Back home, I'd ask someone a good question, get told not to speak without permission, then hit the books. Pretty soon I learned to skip the first two steps. Even so, don't discount a good novel. They really can make you think, make you feel. I manage to think and feel every day without words on a page to help out. And the more you know, the more your thoughts and feelings are worth. Which is probably why I was fed lies. Make sure I wasn't worth anything. Familiar faces at last, eh? Must be a relief. It is. I was sure I'd never be able to come back. Just goes to show you never can tell when little grit'll get you. Gives me a bit of hope, don't it? Maybe... I was gonna say maybe you'll meet up my people someday. But I turn up with a stranger in tow, I'll get the boot along with you. Not even knowing it happened if I came back alone. I'm sure they'd have you again. I ain't sure I was ever had. Always appreciate their time alone, the wild elves, but sometimes it felt like they appreciated it more around me. So small, this place, so closed in. But maybe that makes it easier to feel like you're part of it. Anyone else got any comments on my life? No? All commented out, are we? Alright. Keeper of the portal.
Hold, travelers! Before you will be allowed entrance, you must donate a tome of great value to our library.
We have the book you require. You have met the requirements to gain entry to our most holy library. It is fine to see the child of Gorion once again allowed within these hallowed halls. Please have your less civilized friends refrain from causing trouble. We are very strict with the letter of the law, as you well know, Struth. I've returned to Candlekeep. Very nice. We're back. We made it.
Salutations. I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep, like yourselves.
Pardon if I seem out of sorts, but my journey has been long and treacherous, and my labors age me so. May I inquire as to your name? I'm certain I've seen your face before, but I cannot fully place it. I'm Struth, and I called this place home for many years. Struth, and I know you well, though you may be hard-pressed to remember. I was last 2 years ago and conferred with your foster father as you were off to chores. I'm not much your senior, really. I'm certain you tire of hearing it, and that Legion have told you the same. But Gorion was well known to me. His death has been mourned by many. His death is in the past and shall remain there. I am my own person and have my own concerns. I have received sympathy from many a person I've never met before. Who was he to receive such adulation? Simple respect is all that it is. Gorion did many good things for many people. When last I spoke with him, I was barely acquainted with his fellows myself, but those who harp do tend to keep to themselves their affiliations. He was a long-standing member, from what I understand. Likely he said nothing to you because he wished your childhood to be as normal as possible. I suppose all parents wish this, whether the child is theirs or not. I have yet to meet anyone who made the claim of achieving it, though. How do you wager you fared? As well as can be expected, though I've learned much about myself that perhaps was better left unknown. Would that I had a gold coin for every person I've heard say such a thing. I am sure your troubles vary greatly from my own experience, but we all have trials we must overcome. We all have a side that we should not see the light of day too often. What matters is how much strength you wish to let it have. Bah, such words are better saved for classes and meditations, not for reunions. I will take my leave, though perhaps I shall see you again before I am to go. The tomes of Candlekeep are very nearly endless, and I am sure to be here for a 10-day at least. There are some within the central keep who wish to speak with you, so it will be wise for you to visit again sometime. Farewell, my friend. A harper? Not to pester you, but did you get a chance to read the... I did. Small wonder nobody's interested. It's a tough sell, no mistake. But you have to be honest. If I tell people Talos is the god of sunshine and rainbows, they're not worshipping Talos. They're worshipping Lathander and calling him Talos. Don't know how you have any members at all. We don't really ask each other our reasons. I suppose some people might be bitter at the world, some were forced into it, some heard a calling, and there are the odd loonies who only want to wreck things. And you? I don't know, just thought I'd give it a go.
What?
Nothing to say. How do you think we're doing so far? How are you doing? Bruised, kinda sore. I think we're doing so far. Stopping the Iron Throne. Bad.
A waste of my talents.
It's Flydia.
Hello there.
Oh, why hello. Have you seen my book? Wait, no, you found that already, didn't you? Oh, I just don't know anymore. You haven't been around lately, have you? No, I haven't been back since Gorion died. Never change, Flydia. We love you just the way you are. Why, that's enough to make an old woman blush. Gorion sure raised a charmer in you.
I'm used to trekking, but this is just torture.
Are we to march till we
Let's
drop?
bed down.
I must have rest.
I'm tired of trotting around like a damn mule. Let's find an inn and some warm beds.
A waste of my
My
talents.
hotel's as clean as an elf.
Aye, now there's the rapscallion. Set on a little wisp now, and make every bolt count. Where are they? Call them off, Winthrop. I didn't do anything. Winthrop, you old fool, if I had an arrow for every one of these practical jokes you played on me, I don't know, I'd have a lot of arrows. Well met, my friend. Yes, you'd run me right through other fletching business in a flash, you would. It's good to see your impish face again. Now fill me in on what you've been doing lately. I've been trying to get to the bottom of the metal crisis. A merchant's guild is involved somehow, Iron Throne. Do you know anything about them? The Iron Throne, child. Why, there be no bigger or more dastardly mercantile consortium in all the western realms. They've been barred from Cormyr for their unsavory practices, but all it's done is make them nastier. You'd best steer clear of them as long as you've still life in you. Let's rest. Anything interesting for sale now? No, it seems like it's the same inventory as from the beginning of the game. We should hold on to our gems. For reasons. We'll buy the dragon statuette, the aquamarine, for some reason we held on to. You ever felt like the world's too big? Like you're never quite where you're supposed to be? Supposed to be in Candlekeep, so yes. No, I'm meant to be wherever I am. Are you, though? You could sail to another country right now and not be leaving anything behind. Maybe that's where your fortune is. How would you know? It's like, imagine being fed nothing but boiled potatoes all your life. And if you're hungry, just say so. Can't say I do. Waste down, spider up. We've heard this one recently. Did they at least give you an answer? Yes. Well, can we break into that one container that we couldn't at the beginning of the game? Yes. Beautiful gems.
No sooner said than done.
Hello, Rewar.
No sooner said than done.
You've been away without leave, soldier. You expecting forgiveness? You expecting redemption? Well, spare me. I want 500 push-ups and I want them now. Petulant, sniveling rat's tongue, that's all you are. Wow, harsh. Hard on me.
No sooner said than done.
No sooner dead than son.
No sooner said than done.
A normal book? What? What? Struth, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the day when I tutored you. Ah, Karen, you speak true, but it's not your fault. You prepared me as well as you could for what lay beyond those walls. I just pray that I'm prepared for what I shall find within them now I've returned. Why? What is wrong? Shall I tell the Watchers? Yes, call the Watchers, but first tell me if you've seen anything strange about the library today. Strange? Why, yes. There's just the word I would use for that Coverus fellow. Sarevok spelled backwards. He was right here beside me, taking Alondo's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's words upon his breath. But when I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of his eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed and he was reciting page after page as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to their rightful place. It might be wise to take a look. If this Coverus is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you now. What is a normal book? Take it. What could that possibly be? Is that the book we were looking for? The mystery book? History of Calimsham. History of Gonagal the Lost King. It sounds like there is no finding the mystery book. That indeed, its unfindability is part of its mysteriousness. That's what it seems to be. A letter? During the days of the Avatars, the Lord of Murder will spawn a score of mortal progeny. These offspring will be aligned to good and evil, but chaos will flow through them all. When the beast's bastards come of age, they will bring havoc to the lands of the Sword Coast. One of these children must rise above the rest and claim their father's legacy. This inheritor will shape the history of the Sword Coast for centuries to come. Well, that's a dramatic claim. Another letter. The spawn of the Lord of Murder are fated to come into their inheritance through bloodshed and misery. It is the hope of their father that only one shall remain alive to inherit his legacy. I foresee that the children of Baal shall kill each other in a bloody massacre.
These walls contain the
Well, dip me
world's
in broth and call me stewed, if it isn't Little Struth. Why, I haven't seen you for nearly, quite some time anyway. Hello, Theoden. How have you been? I still remember you running about the keep in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the elders and spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup? Surely was. Yep, of course you never did stay in those rags of yours for long. Yes, I remember, but how have you been? You'd be naked as a jaybird the moment someone turned their back on you. I remember the day that fellow Blackstaff came floating in, and there you were, tearing around the attic heap with Gorion on your tail. Took the cloak right off his back, you did, and made yourself just the cutest little... Yes, I remember. Can we drop it, please? How have you been? Wait, I remember it all now. There was Kelvin Blackstaff trying his hardest to look important, while you ran through the stables with his cape tied around your waist. Such a lark, eh, Jessup? Thought I'd catch my death from laughing, I did. You and me both. Gorion was shaking like a leaf, he was so mad. As fun as this has been, I should really get going. Nobody was sure what to do, and then Kelvin mutters some words and catches you by the scruff of the neck with some sort of spectral hand. He hauls you out and drops you right in front of him, grabbing his filthy cape in the process. Everyone was scared, they were. Weren't they, Jessup? Sure enough, scared witless. Yup, and then old Kelvin busts out the biggest laugh you ever heard. Everyone in the keep was laughing like mad except you, Struth. You just stood there naked as the day you were born and wondering what the fuss was about. I tell you, those were the days. Yes, I think I'll be going now. Oh, certainly, little one. Stop by any old time, though. I've got some paintings of you as a youngster I'm sure your little friends would love to see. Remember the one of Struth on the bearskin rug, Jessup? Surely I do, in the buff as usual. Cute as a bug you were. Go play with your friends now. Go on. No comment from the NPCs, huh? That's funny.
Our
Jessup.
library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Oh, hello, young one. I trust you're keeping out of trouble. Of course you are. Run along and play with your little friends now. A man's harem of knowledge. Isn't a harem a man's harem?
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
You might say like a thinking man's harem of knowledge or something. It's just a weird analogy to draw. I don't know. Seems needless. Web. Well, it's all worth it. All worth it. 1 second. Let's see. Oh, upstairs.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Hello, Struth. It is good to see you here once again. A pity you could not have returned during a more restful time. Why, what's going on that would cause you such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I'm sure. It's just that, well, things seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly unmerchant-like merchants, for one. Some of our own merchants or monks are acting odd as well, one fellow in particular. Really? And who would that be? Well, there is this fellow named Coverus. I assume he is a visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on others as well. Young Chistal's been out of sorts for days now. He's not as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It's been nice speaking with you. Struth. You know the Dirger? Yeah. What about them? Yeah, we've seen this one already.
A waste of my
Upstairs.
talents. A waste of my
Upstairs.
talents. No sooner said than done.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
You be, stranger. I have work to do. Do all the other monks do not recognize me? It is Struth. Certainly Struth. I did not recognize your face. My apologies. I trust your journeys have been comfortable. The Cloakwood can be cold this time of year. If you'll excuse me, I should go. How'd you know I'd gone to the Cloakwood? I have relatives in the region. Yes, they must have seen you and sent a note on your progress. But Shistal, you never mentioned any family before. We are estranged and do not see each other often. There was no need to mention it. I really should be going now. There are things I must do. I think you are lying to me, Shistal. You are not the same man I knew. You would do well to leave me be. I tire of this game. Take your questions and go away, monkey. Oh no, I have more questions to ask. For starters, who are you really? You're deaf, foolish meat. Obliterated. 4,000 experience for that. Come on, Flara. You gotta level up. You gotta do it.
Our library is a man's harem of...
Pianto. Struth, good as to see you. I trust you are well. As good as can be expected, Pianto. How have you been? Oh, I pine for the days when you and Gorion still called Candlekeep home. You brought a bit of energy to these walls. I shall have to speak with you later at length, but for now you must rest. Gorion's old room is on the third on the south corridor, just as it was. I think there are a few things for you there as well. We shall see you later.
A waste of
I
my
think it's this one.
talents.
Gorion's letter. Hello, Struth. If you're reading this, it means I've met an untimely death. I would tell you not to grieve for me, but I feel much better thinking that you would. There are things I must tell you in this letter that I might have told you before. However, if my death came too soon, then I would have never been given the chance. First off, I am not your biological father, for that distinction lies with an entity known as Baal. The Baal that I speak of is the one you know as a divinity. In the crisis known as the Time of Troubles, when the gods walked Faerun, Baal was also forced into a mortal shell. He was somehow forewarned of the death that awaited him during this time. For reasons unknown to me, he sought out women of every race and forced himself upon them. Your mother was one of those women, and as you know, she died in childbirth. I had been her friend and on occasion lover. I felt obligated to raise you as my own. I have always thought of you as my child, and I hope you still think of me as your father. You are a special child. The blood of the gods runs through your veins. If you make use of our extensive library, you will find that our founder, Alondo, has many prophecies concerning the coming of the spawn of Baal. There are many who will want to use you for their own purposes. One, a man who calls himself Saravak, is the worst danger. He has studied here at Candlekeep, and thus knows a great deal about your history and who you are. Gorion.
There must be more to life than
Yes?
standing.
We learned that we are a Baal spawn. Wow.
Our rules are
Gate
very
Warden.
strict.
I cannot talk with you at the moment, but I will give you a quick message. An unusual fellow told me that he wished to meet Struth in the outer grounds to discuss private matters. It would be wise to go and speak with him. Are you another goddamn doppelganger? I'm gonna kick your ass and find out. No, apparently not. Just a willing servant of Saravak,
Our
No
rules
sooner said than done.
bears. Hello, Tethtoril. You there. I have come to speak with Struth. Hast thou come to collect the inheritance from your father? He left thee several items, all of which are within his old room. You remember where his old room is, don't you? You've somehow forgotten it's on the 5th floor of the central keep. Please forgive my abrupt nature, but much requires my attention this day. It is important that we speak later of your foster father, but not now. There wasn't several things, really. There was just the one thing. There wasn't anything cool.
Here I
It
go.
was just the important note. Can we open these now,
No
please?
sooner said than done.
Oh, wand of magical missiles.
What? I'll do it.
Oh, ring of princess +1. Can anyone actually wear this at this point, or is everyone already magically protected? I believe that everyone is already magically protected. Alas.
Make it quick.
We gotta get Vince some better armor. And the Embrace of the Night, or whatever it's called. Ulrond, hello.
Someone
What brings thee here, child of Gorion? I am very busy and must ask thee to visit another time.
Need a hand?
I'm listening.
Here I go.
I have no idea where these, wow,
Yes?
okay, where these voices came from. These voice packs for this mod. They seem to be original. I just don't know.
Of
Wanted to
course.
meet me in the outer grounds.
A waste of my
The
talents.
Lord of Murder
course.
shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
That's this guy over here.
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
Ah, I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Please do. My name is Covaris. I used to work for your father, running messages to his Harper friends in Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked that I should give it to you should evil ever befall him. Will you take it? And what evil befell him, Covaris? You were there. You saw it all. A woman, an armored figure, 2 ogres wielding clubs, and 2 archers. But Gorian's petty magic was of little use against them, was it not? And you fled with your tail between your legs, hiding amidst the trees until dawn broke. And now it comes full circle, doesn't it? The Iron Throne so close that you can almost touch them and wreak your vengeance for that night. You know me well, Covaris. You're right, Covaris, I was there. Myself, my father, and 6 others who tried to kill us. Were you there, if you know so much? If you be so void of trust, I am surprised you have made it this far. It is of little matter. Go seek your vengeance or your doom at the hands of the Iron Throne. I shall wash my hands of it. Struth, you look distressed. What is it, child? There's trouble here, Chanter. You must help me. You are right. I have felt it too. Pray tell me how this aging frame can help you. As Chanter, you know the history of this keep better than any other. I've grown up here, I've played within its walls, but there are many places I was never allowed to go. I am older now, and I will go where I must, but please, are there any places in this keep of which I was never told? But what right have you to ask that, child? I'm not a child anymore, Chanter. The entire keep is in danger, even its most secret and sacred places. Please, Chanter. Gorion would have wanted so. Ah, I'm growing old, and young are not so young anymore, nor the carefree so carefree. Alondo the seer, one who founded this fortress of knowledge and whose prophecies I chant all day, he is entombed deep in the bowels of this place. I tell you this truth because you're right. It is time you knew. But I beg of you in Gorion's name, do not venture into those trapped and warded halls, unless some higher power than myself bids you go. Your stepfather would never forgive me your loss. I must go now, child. Struth. It is time to chant the seer's prophecies, as I always have. The Lord of Murder shall perish,
Said than done.
and in his doom he shall boom,
Waste
boom,
of my
boom.
talents.
Struth, stay where you are. I do not wish to harm you, but you must come with me. You are to be questioned regarding the murder of the Iron Throne leaders. They were apparently killed not an hour ago, and an item of yours was found with the bodies. Please, you will get a fair trial if you come quietly. I will use force if I must. All right, I surrender. Take me to Oront or Tethtoril so I can prove my innocence. I am glad to hear that. I did not wish to harm you. I am sure this mess will be cleared up soon. So, Struth, you have sullied your father's name by defiling his home and bringing ruin to a peace that has lasted centuries. I spit on you and all of your friends. Your transgressions will be punished in the most severe form. I formally accuse you of the murders of Brunos Kostek and Riltar Anchev. But I've done nothing wrong. How have you accused me of such a thing? You were seen fleeing the site of the murder by the guest known as Covaris. From everything we have seen and found, it is not hard to find out to figure what your purpose was. From what I've been told, you have been trying to place all the misfortune of the Sword Coast squarely on the shoulders of the Iron Throne. I assume you and your friends are assassins in the employ of Am. Perhaps you were sent up north to create discord in the region before an Omnian invasion. It matters little. You and your friends are to be sent to Baldur's Gate, where an appropriate punishment will be administered. What? We're Amish? Sent from Am? We were born and raised here. Not born, but raised here. Hello, young one. I am sorry to see thee in such terrible circumstances. I know thee well enough to see that thou hast been falsely accused. Tomorrow Oront most likely sentenced thee to be sent to Baldur's Gate. There thou wouldst receive the death penalty for those actions. I know that Gorion would not want to see his only child killed a scant few weeks after his own death. 'Tis as a favor to his memory that I will help thee escape. Make thy way through the catacombs beneath the library, but disturb them not. I have your possessions with me. You must take them and go with haste. Do you know anyone by the name of Covarus? I know of no one named Covarus, but Covarus is the reverse of Sarevok, a young man who accompanied the leaders of the Iron Throne when they first came. I know not where he has gone. It is time for you to go, Struth. I can teleport you to the secret room that leads to the catacombs, but from there you are on your own. You must be careful within the catacombs, as there are many guardians and traps, and perhaps whoever planned these murders. However dangerous the catacombs may be, they are a safer alternative to Ulron's wrath. Teleport us to the secret library. We're as ready as we'll ever be. Here we go. Goodbye. Freed by Death Toril. Very kind.
My talents.
I see some scrolls.
If I must.
Scrolls. Scrolls. All out of space. Summon monsters too, wow. Scrolls. This should go in here. Oh, he can't carry it, he's too weak. She's too weak. Oh, this could surely go in the bag of holding. Where is the bag of holding? Did we lose the bag of holding? How are we forever losing bags? Well, good thing nothing important was in it. What the fuck? Where did it go? Oh, that's it. Oh, very nice. It does indeed. Does indeed hold it. Perfect. Beautiful. Wonderful. I don't think that fear is going to be all that useful. That's paralyzing.
What? Of course.
Oops.
If I must.
Make it quick.
This door leads back to the upper levels of the keep, and looks of it is heavily warded. Death Toril pushed us beyond it.
A waste of my talents.
Hello there.
My book, you stole my book, you curse. 420. That's that doppelganger number.
You must gather your party before
What do you need?
venturing
Of
forth.
course.
Poison Nessa have you, and to think I would have left this keep with the likes of you. Rawr, fleshling. I don't know how these guys know anything about me. It doesn't seem like they usually are wise about the Shapeshifter and Struth. These ain't your friends, just monsters wearing their faces. But still, if you need to, close your eyes, and I'll see 'em off.
No sooner said than done.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven.
By the gods, that thing was young Dreppin. What's going on, Struth? Ob asked us to search for you here, but this is far more foul than any of his most fearsome illusions. Maybe this one's not a doppelganger. It's a long story, Arcanus. Please, you have to help me get out of here and fast. Can I trust you? Aye, child, trust me you can, and Dieter too. I know not what assistance we can be to you except 4 strong arms and an eye for illusions. We shall see what horrors befoul this place. Okay, so they're friendly, unless they're actually going to turn into doppelgangers and attack us, which would be very funny. If I had trusted them and then they did that. Spy, traitor, fight for the rats, will ye? Fickle as the wind ye are, fickle as the wind. We have a name for your type. Rat bastards it is, aye, rat bastards. And I've never known one I didn't hang with my own 2 hands.
Time for some target practice.
Must my inventory be forever full? Can I really not just store the cat? Seems like bullshit to me. There's the wand of fear. This is worthless. We have too many of these. These can't even be sold anymore. These are scrolls. I have a book. Oh, the normal book. Apparently it has no function. I need to turn in this bowl. We never finished that quest. Gems. There we go. Alright, a little bit of inventory space. That's what I'm looking
A
for.
waste of my talents.
My enemies always...
Hey, skeletons! Oh, somebody left the party. Where? Where? When? Where and when did they leave the party?
Of course.
This is so terrible. This is after I did inventory management, please. Yes. Oh, no skeletons this time. That's weird. This game is weird. Oh, maybe they were further up.
Time. Ha, right between the eyes.
Ouch.
Almost over.
Ouch. Wow.
Something on your mind?
Thou learned insolent waif, I tried to instruct you, tried to make you wise, but it was like drawing compassion from a zent. You are nothing, child, and will soon become much less. So what we needed, that special gem for the seer.
Practice.
My enemies always bring out the best in me. My enemies always bring out
You're gonna
Time for some target.
Just some harmless ass skeletons.
You're gonna regret this.
Lots of skeletons that can't really hurt us at all. Oh my goodness, so many skeletons. Just kill the skeletons, please. It doesn't just need to continually get more skeletons as we keep walking across the hall. Okay, skeletons. Alright, they're all gone. Alright, whew, jeez.
You close your eyes to
Oh, another dream. Draw upon holy might. Cute.
Death to you all!
Struth, stop this madness, I beg of thee. Thou hast soaked the halls with the blood of innocence, and I cannot permit it to go any further. Reveal your true nature, doppelganger. You know more Elminster than I am Driss the Drow. This is just a doppelganger.
Everything will be explained to you in time.
Ha, right between the eyes.
Not important dialogue. Just a fucking doppelganger being a doppelganger.
Time.
Haste in itself, yeah, they're a little dangerous, the greater doppelgangers.
Right between the eyes.
But, not dangerous enough.
Ah, that's not like me.
Haste scroll, very nice.
What? No sooner said than done.
Still can't freely cast that, Flora. 40 experience to her level. Will it allow her to cast a level 3 spell? That's what we need to know. That's what Winthrop... Lost your sense of humor, have ye? I've heard you be telling your little friends that old Winthrop is hankering for a little everlast every now and then. Hey, come here, me pretty, and I'll soon change your mind. I see. Level 3 spells, yes, very nice. And she can gain the sling proficiency at last, so that will improve her Thaco by a huge amount. Haste, only one, so we don't get to take Fireball as well, but haste is the most important one. Alright, sweet. Now we're unstoppable. We have to cast it once per day. That's kind of a downer.
What?
Oh, twice, very nice.
Yes? Of course.
Time for some target practice.
Hello, doppelganglers. Fireball, very nice. These guys drop high value scrolls, I'm into it.
You're gonna regret this. You're gonna.
The gems must be valuable as well. Beautiful empty rooms. Wonderful dungeon design. That's what I love, is dungeons full of empty rooms. It's very realistic, you know? I love realism in a crypt. Skeleton crypts. Fetch bolts, I said. I should have told you to lick my boots clean, you mound of flesh. Yes. Oh, there was another one. I thought there was another one. Seek my comfort, will you? I'll show you a sweet and silent comfort if you'll let me, wasteling. Somewhere around here is a very important tome.
No sooner said than done.
Wait a minute, we're not done here, are we? Who are you? I've been expecting Saravak into some ragtag band. We're the other members of Saravak's band. We were sent to help you. Trying to lie to me, are you? You're that Struth, ain't ya? Don't you know how you got out of the prison? Don't much care either. You're trying to mess up Saravak's plans. Well, don't count on succeeding. That's no way you're getting by me and my boys. Don't think Saravak would take too kindly if you showed up to mess with his plans for Baldur's Gate. Come on, boys. Let's make short work of him.
Death to you all!
Crunch. Crunch.
Time for some target practice.
We can avoid.
I'm hurt. What is it?
Clara, can you avoid getting murdered? Great, okay. I'll just restore these guys now.
I'm
A
listening.
waste
It's
of
fine.
my talents.
That's fine. Scrolls, 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 scrolls. Give me all your scrolls. So many scrolls. Beautiful scrolls. My schemes have come together in a most satisfying manner. The mercenaries who've plagued my every step are now imprisoned, accused of the murder of Realtor Brunos and Thaldorn. Learning as much as you can about the fate of the mercenaries, then meet back here at Baldur's Gate. I apologize for leaving you here alone, but it was necessary to return to this city so as to take Realtor's position as Chief of Operations. If things proceed smoothly, I will be a Grand Duke within a few weeks. So many scrolls. She's not even holding the scroll case. Haste. Fireball. Scroll case. Strength. Scroll touch. Another haste. Throw that haste on here. Very nice.
Make it quick,
Let's
cool.
make sure we can actually get back into the...
Gather your party.
Yes, we can. Alright, so there's some secret down here that we missed. Down here, probably.
Yes? What? No sooner said than done.
It's a doppelganger. Get it. Get it, get it. Alright, 16 hours of sleep. Very nice. Jump down here. It's home. Stole Hull's special elixir, did you? And fed it to the cows, no less. You'll rue the day you even met me, Struth.
You're gonna regret this!
Protection from normal missiles.
Hey,
Thought you could take me on, did you? Try me now, twerp, and we'll see who comes out the better.
Need a hand?
What is it?
No worries.
yes, I'll get on it.
Oops. Trapped.
Make
Dispel
it quick, waste
magique.
of my talents.
That's not like me.
Kill it.
You're gonna regret this!
Time for some target practice.
They're forcing me to grind. I didn't choose this for myself. There we go. Well, where's the important tome? Where's the tome? Is it in the previous screen? Did I miss something clutch here? Oh, yes.
No sooner said than
Missed
done.
a bunch of stuff. Well, that was not much of a mystery. I made that more mysterious than it had to be. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Is this one trapped too? Can you even detect it if it's trapped?
Yes?
Just have everybody evacuate the room except for Moidra. She's strong. Oh,
What? There I go.
very nice. Moidra, open it. Tome of Understanding. Oh, that's not what we're looking for. Stalia's passport. Oh, fire resistance was 40%. That's not so bad. Sure. But this is not what we're looking for. This increases our wisdom by 1. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for strength up by 1. Which I thought was also down here somewhere.
Make it
Maybe
quick.
they're both down here?
A waste of my talent. Yes?
It could be. Such things are possible.
No
Take a
sooner
quick
said than done.
rest. Damn, those lightning bolts are brutal. Oh, did it kill Vind? Oh, great. Didn't even need to come down this hallway.
Of course.
Traps, 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 traps. Blocks.
On my way.
Traps. Shebang, shebang.
Of course. Make it quick.
Let's take a little nap. Rest for a
No
day.
sooner said than
It's
done.
fine. More traps. That was the hallway that was just trapped, right? With nothing in it. Or is this the hallway that was just trapped with nothing in it? Oh, somebody left the party. Vind?
A waste of my talents.
Have to be so alert.
What?
I imagine this is also locked with lightning, eh?
What? A
Don't you
waste
think?
of my talents.
Oh, I had nothing in it.
Make it quick.
That's a little puzzling.
A waste of my talents.
Jump puppy. Spiders!
You're
Oh,
gonna regret this!
Time for some target practice.
My enemies are
Right between the eyes.
Yes?
very nice.
No sooner said than done.
Jump away from that, please. I'm not in combat. It's just the web. I'm not in combat. Look. There's no fight going on here. No fight. No fight at all. Please let me go. Can I just save my game? There we go. Jeez. Never seen a mod that changes how that behaves. Whoa!
Help me! What is
What's
it?
up? On my way.
Is this locked? Yes.
What?
Is it trapped?
What now? Here I go.
Get away from there. This is what we're looking for. Manual gainful exercise. Spirit's shield. So it's come to my attention that when we go to the expansion, we're going to lose all of our money, but we'll keep all of our gems. So we should actually hold on to all of our gemstones if we don't need the money. Armor class plus 2? Plus 2? Plus 2? That's really sweet. Where's Vin? Oh, his armor precludes it. I guess I'll give it to me. Oop. And then that just becomes junk. We've graduated past plus ones. Alright, give me that manual bodily exercise. Strength plus 1. Alright, so watch this Thaco here. Currently 9. Let's see how it changes. 8. Just 1. Okay. Well, that's nice. 15 to 24 damage. How much? 13 to 22, so we gain 2 damage. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, consume it. Nope. Consume it. Whew. Superhuman strength achieved. And now that 0-0 doesn't matter anymore. So we got lots of superhuman stats. We're getting pretty extreme.
No sooner said than done.
As a character. Jump over here. Take a quick nipple. Down here in the basement, we take a quick nipple. Gust.
That's not like me.
Invisibility.
Target practice.
Oh, they're contagioning Moidra. Uh-oh.
Time for some.
This room is full of ghouls. Or ghasts, whatever they are.
Right between the eyes.
They're bad, whatever they are. Bad news. I don't want to deal with them. Should be a gather button, you know? That'd be pretty nice. It's full? My scroll case is full? I didn't know that could happen. That sucks. Well,
Make it, of course.
I guess I'm going to have to empty out my scroll case. Antidotes, modifier, warm +1, okay. Well, is my potion container gonna fill up too? Is my gem bag gonna fill? I don't want to deal with that.
Yes?
I don't want to deal with any of that.
Of course.
Just some less than beautifully preserved corpses down here. Candlekeep, you need to
A waste of
do a little
my
housekeeping,
talents.
perhaps. A little untidy with the living dead,
A waste of
etc.
my talents.
Alright, there's some basilisks coming up here. We need to be careful not to just step into them and get squished.
Death to you all!
My enemies always bring out the best in me.
Can we get everybody free of here and just move them out, please?
Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
The spiders! Deadly. Uh-oh, basilisk time. I want to save before we confront the basilisks. There we go. Oh, we got a petrify. Oh, we got multiple petrifies.
What?
Okay, we need to use a potion of mirrored eyes, which I think we have. Maybe we don't. I never bought one. I don't have a potion of mirrored eyes. What am I supposed to do?
Make it quick, of course.
How am I supposed to get past the basilisks? We have some stone to flesh scrolls, I guess. Let's see how many people get stoned. It counts as kicking them out of the party, I think, so hopefully it doesn't break anyone's fucking quest. Oops, where did they go? Stone to flesh scroll, give me two. Two backpack, there we are.
Yes?
Stone to flesh on Dave.
No sooner said than
You
done.
dare dismiss the Stormlord? We are. Come back, Stormlord, I didn't mean it. And where's Moidra? There she is.
What? Of course. What?
It's temporary. Need to know if I should make other arrangements. It's so temporary, it's already over. Back in line.
Make it quick. Of course.
Whew, that was a little intense. Yeah, just let them petrify as many of my guys as they care to. Things will be fine. Things will be fine. More spiders. More spiders. Uh-oh. Archer in melee range getting killed. Slow poison, please. Damn it.
Look after the.
What? A waste of my talents.
What did she say when she died? Look after the grove? It's about time you got here, Pratt. It is Pratt, isn't it? I don't need to tell you that we must not keep Saravok waiting. I trust you didn't have any trouble in here. He said that the monks fell for the ruse and that Struth was locked up, so he took the surface route out of the keep instead of meeting them in the crypts. We really must get moving if we're to catch up with him. Yes, I'm Pratt. Pratt is indeed my name. Where are we supposed to meet up with the Saravok? Pratt is my name. The Saravok person. Who is he again? Why are we such an idiot? We're supposed to meet up with the Saravok back at the Iron Throne's base in Baldur's Gate, of course. He has business elsewhere in the city, but no doubt we shall get our bit of coin while we wait for him there. If there is still much to be done, so I doubt that it'll show for a while. The disgrace of Struth will make the road smoother, but we must act fast. Saravok is notoriously impatient. Let's get moving. Okay, you conspired against me and you shall die. I take it then you are not Pratt, are you? Rather an embarrassing mistake on my part, but no matter. The murder of the Iron Throne leaders was the primary goal. Incapacitating you was a bit of happy circumstance. Oh well, mustache. You'll pardon me if I don't stay to roughhouse. Cheers.
You're
Kill
gonna
him.
regret this!
He lived. He escaped.
No sooner said than done.
What?
What? No sooner said than done.
Kill him.
If I
What?
must
No sooner said than done.
die, fool!
Damn it. We didn't haste.
What? Of course.
Oops. No, he must die.
Of course.
Oops.
You're gonna regret this!
No.
A waste of my talents.
Kill him!
A waste of my
He must
talents.
die. We cannot be revealed.
You're gonna regret this!
No.
sooner said than
The
done.
truth will be
You're
out.
gonna regret this!
The truth will be out. Oops. Well, hopefully it wasn't important to talk to him.
A waste of my talents.
Time for some target practice.
There we go. That's the correct order of things.
You must gather your
De-armament is toast. Very naughty of
Life
us.
continues to be quite the challenge. You have been
We must expose Saravok. So is this how you wanted your life to go? Well, my father getting murdered and bounties on my head? Not really. I mean, apart from that, if none of this had happened, would you still want to be an adventurer or whatever? Stay home, run a tavern? I think I was born to do this. Now there's a man who knows himself. That's a good sign. Mind you, not such a good sign you'd actually want to make a living this way. The way you talked when we met, it sounded like you'd done some adventuring yourself, if you can call it that. Got roped in by some greenhorn in his case of tools for a while. I don't know, I think I've been drinking. Of course, they thought they were teaming up with Drist, all whirlwind swords and heroic standoffs. I kept saying I wasn't like that. They thought I was being modest, hiding my real skill for a dramatic moment. So we cull a few critters, get some pocket money from the local authorities, you know. Then one morning, hey guys, I heard about a little place called Durlag's Tower. Oh dear. Yeah, you must have noticed I was alone when you hired me. Sounds like you did the smart thing. They wouldn't have lasted long anyway, with or without me. Can't say I don't get the same impression here. What are you even supposed to be doing? Someone powerful's trying to kill me. I have to stop them. Helping the innocent, smiting the wicked. What more do you need? You have no idea. I have no idea. Got it. Oops. Seems like a buggy reply. The irony is, half the point of joining you was to keep the law off me. Figured if I surrounded myself with surfacers, the Fist might mind their own damn business for once. I didn't mean for things to turn out like this. Just saying, I'm not happy with you right now, and I'll be even more unhappy if we get caught. So unhappy I might consider escaping prison without you. Then if it comes to that, I'm gonna need you. Please. I'm only kidding. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I kinda want to see this through. It actually feels like I'm doing something, you know? Something important. Something good. No, something important. Something that'll make an impact. How does a man kill so many people and never realize he can affect lives? By blinding himself. You have more strength than you think. I only hope you put it to the right purpose. Guess we'll never know until I use it.
No sooner said than done.
What's the biggest target you ever went after? My mother. This sounds like a story. To you, maybe. Just another day in the Underdark. A rival house fancied their chances, so they made the usual offer. Once you've seized power, you'll have wealth, status, slaves, etc. I'd have been lucky to get etc. But you still agreed to it. I just wanted to teach her a lesson, frankly. If you're going to train your son to assassinate people, be nice to him at dinner. I couldn't do it in the end, though. What happened? She had a polymorph body double sleep in her bedroom. Can you believe that? It was probably never even her bedroom to begin with. Gods know where it really was. Anyway, I killed the double just fine, but her death set off a magical alarm, and pretty soon after I was chained naked to a wall with my actual mother glaring at me. I've had that nightmare. Have you lived it? Because there's a difference, my friend. A big goddamn difference. Vind Grind's prophecy said I'm a part of Alondo's prophecy. I'm one of Baal's children. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I read. I was just wondering if you ever heard of a lead-in. If this changes anything, you need to tell me now. Now? I can't get a few days to process you being a literal demigod. Okay, well, I wouldn't have guessed it if you hadn't told me. So, I suppose it doesn't matter much. I say we continue as we are. I'll keep on being your man in the shadows, and you keep on not being a snarling avatar of murder. I wonder what he would have said if we were really evil. Can you promise you won't abandon me until this is over? I could say the words, but what's the point? My promises aren't worth their weight in dirt, and you know it. Just say it. I need to hear it. Fine. I promise I will not abandon Struth until this is over, provided he doesn't start getting needy on me. I think that's the first time I've ever said, I promise. Hell of a way to start. Yeah, but you will leave my party at random? Anyway, what a wonderful set of dialogue we've experienced here. Maybe I'll leave this running and see if we get any more talks. If not, we will have seen you soon. Do you have any idea how well equipped I'd be right now if Drow gear didn't disintegrate in the sun? I'd always say to them, we need to import some regular iron, start getting a feel for it. We all go on about reclaiming the world above, subjugating the Survivors, blah-de-blah-de-blah, and nobody seems to understand that all our crap would melt. I'm grateful personally, I'd rather not be subjugated. What kind of equipment did you have? Elven chain, for one thing. Far better protection than any cheap leather, and more stylish. Dibs on any suits we find, by the way. What else? That's all now that I think about it. Obviously I had weapons, a couple of trinkets, but nothing that special. Just the chain. I would have given everything else to keep that. I set the chainmail on fire. You have no idea. I set that chainmail on fire. You have no idea. Sounds impressive. Do all Drow get armor like that? They wish. We had chainmail, sure, but not of that quality. Gotta prove you're worth it before they give you the good stuff. In my city, if a man went above and beyond, he'd be given a suit of tailored adamantite and plate. That was more than just armor. It was status. It'd mean he'd risen as high as a male could go. If you ever meet a male Drow with armor like that, aim for the waist. It's designed to leave gaps there. That way he can still prostrate himself nice and quick. Nice. Hey, Flara, did someone bump you twice on the head, or are those horns? Or the beginnings of them, at least? Huh. Not so derisive now, are we? I await your crow eating with bated breath, and you do well to note the implication in my phrasing. Horns don't mean dragon. It just means non-human. Lots of things have horns. Maybe there's an antelope inside you, screaming to get out. A fire-breathing antelope. The things wizards get up to, right? First they threw owls and bears in bed together with a bottle of wine and waited for desperation to run its course. Now this. I swear it's like nobody can pick up a spellbook these days without blaspheming against nature. Don't worry, though. You'll have my full support. Next time we're in the woods, if you feel like stepping away for a quick graze, I'll watch your back. I believe I have decided to write a list. A list of. That is for me to know. Suffice it to say, your name shall be at the top. So this apparently is my life now. Aimless puttering around every settlement on the coast, solving crimes and righting wrongs with the world's most wanted worm and a walking inferiority complex. I ain't got a complex, you great cheap jacksy. No, you grew up, and I use that term loosely, among the elegant, ageless, otherworldly fair folk, and you never find yourself struck with feelings of inadequacy? You with your hairy little feet and your stubby arms that can't even use a real bow? If you don't have a complex, there's something wrong with you. Elegant? Otherworldly? Them's just words of an outsider looking in. Spending my life with elves just means I've seen more elves make an ass of themselves than any other race in Faerun. They're people, that's all they are. Ancient, long-lived people, my people, but still just people, with all the faults that people have. Now, how about you hold still while I sink a few quarrels in your knees, then you can tell me again this ain't a real bow. Actually, I take that back. I don't need you to hold still. I think I like you. Oh gods. Shit, he left the party. Dave! He left the party! Dave, where did you go? Okay, well, we have to load that one. We lost it. We lost the dialogue because Dave had to go. He had to go. Transition to a new screen. I don't know if that will help, but we made it a long time without any issue. Made it several talks without a problem. Okay, put you back on pause. Here we are, one brook trout for the madam, fresh as fresh can be. Did you take the scales off? She doesn't like the scales. Yeah, I remembered. I swear, this cat eats better than we do. As well I should, she says, eh? Oh yes, it's fine when she pets you, isn't it? 'Cause she knows who's got the goods. She's still yours, though. Don't you forget that. And don't get me any Tallassan rubbish about the strong surviving on their own or whatever you people say. Just make an exception and look after her. You're all she's got now. I know. How do you catch them barehanded like that? Can you show me? Yeah. They haven't left the party yet. Maybe I need to take a more intimate approach. What do you think, Moidra? You're a bit young for me. Personal. I meant personal approach. I knew I shouldn't have said intimate. I just had one of those moments where you can't think of the right word. Not that I'm disparaging you as a woman or anything. Anyway, would I like to stop embarrassing myself now, so let's move on. I was thinking maybe instead of telling people what Talos can do for them, I should share what he did for me. Really put myself out there and make a connection. Doesn't seem like he did anything. Spells aside. Maybe on the surface, but when you think about it, I used to just be Dave. Not Dave the anything, just Dave. I'd walk down the street, people would see some boy with brown hair. They go about their day and forget he existed. Now I go into a village and I get chased out. They're scared of me. They tell their friends about me. Some people would actually like to kill me, and that's annoying, yes, but it means so much more than a polite nod. Before I had this symbol on my chest, I was just drifting past the world. Now, I'm in it. So you only wear it because it makes you important. I'm not sure if that's why I put it on, but it might be why I'm not taking it off. That and the looming threat of electrocution, obviously. You said I'm too young for you. Is that the only reason? Or you cannot be that desperate. If only.
You need something?
I was a little insane when she dies.
Look after the crossbow.
Look after the crossbow. Are these custom voices? Did they actually custom make these voices? What does Vince say when he dies? Nothing. Moindra might never die.
What?
What? No sooner said than done.
Anyway,
Make it
we don't
quick.
need to find out. That's fine. Cool. Struth, have you seen a little pouch of dust anywhere? I'm sure I set it down just here. Oh, never mind, found it. Why are you carrying dust around? It's just a stupid thing, sentimental, long story. I'd like to hear it. It used to be a tentacle rod. Do you know what that is? Some kind of whip, isn't it? It's worse than that. They're covered in teeth, living fangs that bite into your skin, chew it up, and toxins that necrotize the flesh. Leaves a wound like rotten mincemeat. A few lashes, and they let you savor the sting for a while before they come back. If they ever really went at it, you'd be dead in minutes. Worst part is, they never say how long you'll be there for, so you can't count the time. You can't tell yourself, only one day left. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Oh yeah. I found this particular one when I was out scouting. Some handmaiden of Lolth managed to get herself slaughtered. Umber hulks. Too proud for a lowly male entourage, I guess. Anyway, the rod was on her corpse, such as it was. Did anyone ask about her? If they had, I'd be dead. Hell of a risk. I took the thing to a little cave just outside the city, hid it away nice and safe. Then I started saving up for healing potions. Every penny I had, either food or potions. After a few months, I had a good stockpile. Then I took it to the place I'd hidden the rod, and I started... Oh gods. I wanted to adjust to it, dull myself to it. The rod is the worst punishment we have. If I could take the rod, I could take anything. It took years. It took everything I had to keep going back to that place, wrenching those teeth out of me. But one day, I went into the cave, and I didn't scream, and I didn't wince, then I didn't blink. And the next time I got sent to the torture pits, I stared them in the face and smiled until it was over. So what happened to the rod? What do you think? I shot some light on it and it fell apart, like everything we build. Still not leaving the party. Gods, never worked out so hard in my life. This is after the bath. Ching, charisma up. Very nice. You're good with that crossbow. What do you want? What do I want? What's that supposed to mean? Can't I pay a simple compliment to my teammate? You'd charge 10 gold pieces for a simple compliment, and we both know it. What do you want? I was just thinking I'd like to take you to the Underdark. See this halfling, everybody? This Wayla Sockpool? Better shot than any of you with a fifth of practice time. Say the drow rules supreme for me. That's a compliment, is it? That'd make a good spectacle, little circus animal for you to show to your mates? It's about as much as I'll ever value anyone, so... yeah. If you don't like it, pay me 10 gold and I'll tell you your hair's pretty. Sawed off. Why do you know so much about Lolth? I picked up a few things on Candlekeep. Tell me. We'll see if there's right or not. Oh, wait. Do you know much about Lolth? I picked up a few things in Candlekeep. I know she's called the Spider Queen. Know she was supposed to be an elven pantheon before she betrayed them. Now that's impressive. Surface elves would love to bury that tidbit. If you ever want to get under their skin, just say the word Arashni and watch the veins pop. I know she's also called the Spider Queen. Yep, spiders are considered holy creatures. We actually have to bow to spiders, as if the damn things have any idea what that means. I know she's an evil goddess. You and everyone who's ever heard the name before. What else? That's about it, really. Let me quote you some scripture, then. All drow must praise and fear Lolth from birth. Questioning the will of Lolth or her clerics is a sin. Kill everyone who doesn't worship Lolth or says mean things about her. In short, we worship a child. A snotty little brat with far too much power. She's not the only god with commandments like that. True, but I'd say she's the worst. Take a god like Bane. Yeah, he was a tyrant. All he wanted was power, but at least he kept his church unified. It had a structure. Goals that they actually worked towards. Oh, and let's not forget males are inherently inferior. Speaking of Banes, I thought drow males really were weaker than females, though. You're not inferior. I know that. I've always known that. Spreading the word, though, that's the killer. Anything new to say, Vind? Oh, so many things to say. Did I hear you correctly? You actually like Littlin? I did say that, yeah, but mostly because I knew she'd hate it. Mostly. If you ever want some alone time, just let me know. Kind of like how you said that because you knew I'd hate it. Thanks for the thought, but I don't fancy having to take a ladder into the bedroom.
No sooner said than done.
Thank the gods you had me worried there. What, you think I was muscling in? The roguish paramour come to steal her away? You know who she'd choose, but I'll be the better man and step down. Help yourself, Struth, to all 3 feet of it.
Of course.
Mostly. She's less intolerable than I expected. Very down to earth, which makes sense, seeing as she's closer to it than most.
What's up?
Do you have any friends besides me? Clever. When you say that, I'm implicitly calling you a friend. There's no way to answer that question. Oh wait, there is one. Up yours. Drow don't make friends, we make enemies. Seriously, we're encouraged to form rivalries from the second we know how to talk. Competition weeds out the weak. What happens to weak children? But being the rebel you are, you made some anyway, right? That might have been nice. Problem is, it has to go both ways. You'd make a lousy drow, you know that. Thank you. Was that sarcasm? Because I might actually be complimenting you. Yeah, you'll cross the world collecting garbage on the off chance you get a reward, and you almost never make the same choices I would, and you aren't nearly as careful as you should be. But you make it work somehow. You get things done faster than any of us would, and I've never made one copper betting on you die. I don't know. Maybe there's something you've said for it. Maybe you're just lucky. Wait, you've been betting people I'd die? Sometimes I'd hang back for a while after you got one of your little quests. 10 gold says you'll never see this man again. Stopped doing it a while ago. You were costing me too much. I suppose it's just simpler when you know what to worry about. 100 enemies in the sun aren't as dangerous as one in the dark. But Drow can see in the dark. I hope you're not implying that I'm simple. I am. But that's a good thing up here. Simple world, simple solutions. No need to convolute it. With Drow, if there's a problem, you can't just go and fix it. You have to find out who else knows you have a problem. Then you have to figure out if they'll take advantage. Actually, no, you assume they will. But then they become another problem you have to deal with. Pretty soon you got nothing but problems. We're flies caught in Lolth's giant problem web, and nobody can move because then the spiders come. Getting out of there was the smartest thing I've ever done. I agree. You really hate the Drow, don't you? I hated being with them. As long as I'm not, I don't give a damn. Let them rot. It's more than that. You hate them even more than surfacers do. So what? What the hell do you people know? Unlike surfacers, I've lived it. I'm justified. More than anyone up here can say. Even so, they're your people. Don't you have any respect for them at all? That's a weird thing to say. There's nothing to respect. We're a pack of self-destructive jackasses. Vind. You know what the Drow's favorite hobby is? It's not torture, or fighting, or slavery. It's suicide. We can't get enough of it. Stabbing ourselves in the back, starting blood feuds over the most infantile crap, blinding ourselves so everything we'd have if we put the damn swords down for 1 minute and realize our best interests cannot be found in the dogma of a psycho spider bitch. Say nothing. There you go. You got a tirade. Happy? Go and find something else to do. He tiraded. Wow. Did I hear you correctly? You actually like Littlin? Mostly.
Yeah?
That one's not clearing away. Hopefully that's not a problem. Does Littlin have anything to say about him? How do you put up with Vind? You mean how do I not shoot him? That's about as far as it goes. Every time I get the urge, I think about how I'd have turned out if the Drow took me in instead of the Wild Elves. Not well, I imagine. If the Drow took me in instead of the Wild Elves. So you don't think it's possible for someone to overcome... That's more tolerant than most people would be. Well, don't get me wrong. If I ever catch him hurting someone who don't deserve it, the last thing he'll call me is tolerant. But until then, we'll see. All things considered, he could be worse. He ain't cruel. He just don't care. No one taught him to. Ever hear of House Easel? I'm not even sure what you mean by a house. It's like a Drow family. A clan, I guess you'd call it. I had a friend there. Talented, smart, good fighter. Always knew the right time and place to be. He could have gone far in that world, male or not. You know what happened to him? He spoke out of turn, the matron of House Zoland. One wisecrack, and she cut his throat right there in front of everybody. Didn't even finish his sentence. Then, of course, Mrs. Izil loses it and demands restitution for her mail. Mother Zoland insists she was justified, so Mother Izil declares war and breaks Mother Zoland's neck. Again, right in front of everybody. One wisecrack. Then both houses fight and fight and fight until they make fractions of themselves. And once they've bled out, all the other houses dive in to finish them off. And with the 2 strongest houses gone, the rest of the city collapses into the whole. Illithid, Durger, Darrow, everyone shows up to take a piece. and infighting does the rest. Nothing left there now but diehards and lunatics. One wisecrack. What was your friend's name? Doesn't matter. Not really. Not anymore. What do you think will come of all this? What do you mean? When we're done, how big a difference do you think we're making? We're preventing a huge war. There's no telling what damage a powerful madman can do. We're saving lives, or I'm out for Sarabok's head. Whatever happens afterwards is important. We're preventing a huge war. One war? If Baldur's Gate won, do you think it'd end there? I just have the feeling, for whatever disaster would have happened without us, it would have gone in books, everywhere. Years from now, people would sort history into before or after the Iron War. The war that we're preventing. Just us few. The actions of a few can reshape the world. Gorion taught me that. I'm starting to think I should have met Gorion. Damn it, look at you. Crisis after crisis pops up and you chew through them like a bowl of blueberries. What's my excuse? I'm sure I had one. I just can't remember it. Mustn't have been very good then. Maybe your crisis is bigger. Yeah, I think that was it. Starting to go limp, though. Wow. Very deep, Vin. Very, very intimate to share these thoughts with us. No, all is well. It's been fun. Going somewhere? Just letting you know in advance. Here. Let's not kid ourselves. It's been fun. That's it. I'll stick around until this business is cleared up, but after that, you'll wake up one day, and I won't be there. I got work to do. This time I took a leaf out of your book, and just damn well did it. You're going back to the Underdark? That's the end game. I have to round up some stooges for the crawl first. Apparently that's not as insane a prospect as I thought. Maybe I can give them some sob story about how my father was murdered and I'm out for revenge. Seems to work. Not entirely untrue either. There's nothing I can do to convince you. More a case of me convincing you, isn't it? You've got your own battles, and I doubt they'll involve the Drow. It's another world down there, Struth. Only a handful of us to bridge the gap. For now. I wish you well, then. You too. And don't get killed before I go. Otherwise I wasted my time telling you this. Vint wants to take us to the Underdark to kill the Sheriff of the Drow. I'm into it. Ooh, a lot of waiting involved in these. I've left this open for quite a long time.
I don't want to waste that right now. Later on I'll go, because next time I cook with the Dragon Nectar, that's going to be what happens. But for now, I gotta put some willpower. Putting on straight. Flawless crystal battle axe. Figured all my weird batteries on my thing. Technically I'm using single open fighting, but I haven't really put any effort into it. I could dual wield axes. Go to Vela. I think just leeching power off of the Tomb of the Eaters. That's amazing.
Oops, I hope the recording wasn't running on nothing for too long there. Stand clear, little one. I seldom watch where I step. Little un. What? Little un, not little one. The difference being, we've heard this one before, actually. They mean the same thing. How'd you feel if I shot you? Already not sure I want to have this conversation. Imagine I just snuffed you out right here without a word of warning. You think you'd be happy about it? Would it get me out of discussing this with you? I'll go ahead and assume you wouldn't. Now, if you were thinking about putting me to sleep, oh, Plunkett, I would charge at least double my normal rate for you. Maybe triple if it weren't for the moralizing. If ever that crossed your mind, you could think how you'd feel first. Then you'd think, if I wouldn't want her to do that to me, perhaps I shouldn't do it to her. You know, I legitimately respect you being able to walk away from your people. Rebellion takes guts and brains. Treating people how you'd like to be treated, that's called being a decent person. That's how most of us like to do things up here. And as you're sticking around surface-wise, maybe you should give it a go. You get called bull-headed a lot, don't you? Look, Plunkett, I'll kill who I'm paid to kill. Nobody pays me to kill children or puppies or whatever innocent souls you weep for, because nobody needs my help to do that. They're preaching to the wrong person. You're preaching to the wrong person. But if they did pay you, you'd do it. But it doesn't happen, so what's the problem? You really don't know, do you? You really don't understand why that matters. Remember you said you want to take me to the Underdark? Ain't happening. Think I'd rather die. Hey, now there's a topic. Let's talk about how lousy the Underdark is. That sounds much more fun. Oh,
A
Ready
waste
for
of my
action.
talents.
that's a shame.
What's up?
Friendship ended with Lillian. Mostly. So, are you gonna make us call you Stormlord now? Would you do it? No, but I'll have less respect for you if you don't even try. Any chance to be a contrarian, eh? Not that I'm denying it, but you're one to talk. You joined a Church of Talos just to vent some adolescent spite at your humdrum existence, then stuck with it so long you ended up running the place. You're a more dedicated contrarian than I'll ever be. Speaking of which, I guess now that you're in charge, you'll need to take a more involved role in spreading the fear of Talos. Extend your reach, so to speak. Suddenly I feel like this is going somewhere. You know where absolutely nobody fears Talos? The Underdark. Especially in the Drow cities. That's Lolth's turf all the way. Nobody so much as spares a thought for service or gods. If you had a couple priests to spare, I could take them down with me, give them a little tour. Maybe teach the locals that lightning can strike underground. Ah, I see. There'll be a few conditions, obviously. Nothing comes for free. Hit me. The first is that you have to start calling me Stormlord. Well played. Oh, still so much more dialogue to read,
Just say the
though.
word.
Lidlun, Garaine's letter said I'm part of Alondo's prophecy. I'm one of Baal's children. You're... Nah, I've never known him to be wrong, Lidlun. It ain't that. I'm just saying your truth. That's it. What am I, if you look at me? A halfling? Sure. But I don't know sod about being one. I spent my whole life with elves. It's their ways that's in me, their gods, their community, their spirit. But they don't make me an elf either, does it? I'm still short arse, and I can still be lucky to make it past a century. So if, just by going how I was born, you can't really call me one thing or another, maybe that part don't matter so much. Maybe I'm just little, and that's what counts. And you, yeah, maybe you were born to some kind of murder god, but you grew up in a library with good, honest people, and you haven't let that part of yourself fade enough to make you a monster. Because if you had, I wouldn't be here helping you out. So maybe you're just Struth, and that's what counts.
Need a hand?
What do you make of Flara? I believe she believes what she says, and I can't help but feel sorry for her. I think we've seen this one before. Bossy wee cow.
Ready for action.
Lara, what are your thoughts on, would it be wrong to say we're friends now? Common is such an imprecise language. What is a friend to you? There are no rules to it, you just have to care. Good enough for me. That's all it takes? I think we've seen these before. If you're going to settle that affair of the belching dragon, I'd quite forgotten about it. Hardly worth a bother now. What are your thoughts on love? Applied to wealth and power, it's practically tautological. Do you really want Littleton's crossbow that badly? That which has value is truth. Some of us fixate on a rawer sort of value, gems and magic and such, but I can see the merits of a well-made machine, even if I'd never need it myself. Curios, I think the term is. And it has nothing at all. I always took you for a hoarder, not a collector. I can be both. There will always be gold in the world, but inventions may come and go. Best seize them before they are forgotten.
What is it?
He'll even get this to you. He's like this with everyone. Feared, he's an escaped drow. He has 2 arms and 2 legs, and that alone is 4 things that haven't been done to him. Not yet.
I'm listening.
Flara, Garine's letter said that I'm part of Alondo's prophecy. I'm one of Baal's children. Interesting. I'm sure you'll not hesitate to cry hypocrisy if I doubt you. Not that I do, I suppose. It explains too much. Why, may I ask, did you tell me this? I don't want to keep secrets from my companions. Better I tell you now than you find out later. Because it worries me. I needed to talk to someone. I thought you might finally show me some respect. I don't know. Better than talking about the weather, isn't it? I don't keep secrets from my companions. Better I tell you now than you find out later. You fear I would turn on you, decry you as a monster? I am not some squeamish, swooning, gentle soul to balk at your organs, and you know that. Organs? Be as much of a mystery as you please, Truth. The only thing I don't want you hiding from me is treasure.
What?
Make it quick. A waste of
How do you think we're doing so
bullets.
far? I cannot complain overmuch. Discovering the source of my affliction has proven useful, and you are muddling through your own affairs well enough, I suppose.
I'm listening.
She does have a fireball attack that I've never used. Oh, oops. it's a cone.
Yes? No sooner said than done.
Vind has so much to say. What were you like as a boy? Like this, but significant, but slightly more huggable. Why? I was wondering if you used to be different, if something changed you. A lot of things tried very hard to change me. It was quite a struggle to stay the way I am. And if 100 years marinating in blood and venom didn't do it, a few kind words from you won't either. Or moral lectures or whatever you're about to give. Don't bother. I wasn't going to. Regardless, I'm sorry you weren't raised in better circumstances. I'm sure you are. You know, if your heart bleeds for every bad childhood in the world, you'll hemorrhage to death.
What now?
What do you really want out of life, Vin? Get paid? But to what end? What's it all for? Getting paid. I don't know. What does anyone want money for? Food, drink, lodging, living. What about happiness, love, fulfillment? Can't have those without the first 4, can you? Try the other path there.
I must have rest.
What about power, fame, influence? Can't have those without the first 4, can you?
No sooner said than done.
Me too, good to know. Nothing else to say.
No sooner said than done.
Getting paid. And that's all you want, just to live? To live free. It's not as small as you make it sound.
Till we drop, I must have rest.
I've heard there's a god of drow males and thieves. Do you worship him? Beirun? I can see why you'd think so, but no. He has some good ideas and some bad ideas, just like any god. Except Lolth. She's all bad ideas. So you don't follow any god at all? Why not follow the Stray? Ha! You really think those twirly fruit baskets would have me? More to the point, do you think I'd want them to? It's like they tallied up every limp-wristed, frairy frill of elven society and said, right, we can beat this. If you ever catch me frolicking naked in the moonlight, behead me. I'm serious. Say what you like, but I hope you will one day. Only when I'm done watching. Wow. What a freak.
A waste of my talents.
Astray. I hope you will one day.
What's up?
Tell me a story about the Underdark. A story? Yeah, alright. What kind do you want? Adventure? Horror? Adventure sounds good. Let's see now. Once upon a time there lived a terrible monster bigger than the oldest dragon, fiercer than the vilest demon. Its body was fire from head to toe, and it was said to strike men blind best by looking them in the eye. Now nobody knew why. And nobody ever thought to ask. This monster stood guard all day long outside the entrance to a huge cave, or the exit, depending where you're coming from. One morning, as the monster woke from its sleep, it heard footsteps getting louder and louder. It peered into the cave, and there was this young boy running as fast as he could, straight at the monster. So the monster stood up tall and showed itself in all its terrible radiance, but the boy didn't stop. Then it reached into the cave and filled it with searing heat, enough to bake the boy in his clothes, but the boy didn't stop. So then the boy looked into the monster looked into the boy's eyes, and just like the story said, it struck him blind. But even though the boy could see nothing but white, he kept running and running. And the monster wasn't used to this, not at all. So it said to the boy, "Are you without fear, little one?" "No," said the boy. "Then why do you not run from me?" And the boy pointed behind him to where the monster couldn't see. And there in the darkness was a spider, bigger than the oldest dragon, fiercer than the vilest demon, bigger and fiercer even than the monster of fire. Its venom ate away mind, body, and soul, and the webs it spun could never be broken. And just like the monster, it had the power to blind a man, but it didn't need to look into his eyes. Because I'm already running from that.
I'm beat.
I don't think we needed the spider line there. I think because I'm already running from that would have been good enough.
I'm tired of trotting around like... What now?
Tell me a story about the Underdark. Let's try horror. Now this is a short one, but very cerebral. Once you hear this, you'll rethink everything, and I mean everything about the world, every tiny facet of existence, and it's only 2 words long. I remember this one. Are you ready for it? Gay beholders. What? Yeah. Those eye monsters? The floating? Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was going to be the love story. Tell me a story about the Underdark. How about a love story? There aren't any. Too bad.
What's up?
Tell me a story about the Underdark. Actually, don't bother.
What now?
Worship Loth or die. Pick one. Is that a hypothetical or a threat? Actually, never mind. Same answer, either way.
Yeah?
Do you think you could ever fall in love? That's either leading to a discussion I don't want to have, or it's a stupid, pointless question. Either way, not answering it.
What's up?
If you could choose to be born again on the surface, would you do it? I already did.
What now?
So how did we turn you back into a mind flayer? We've already heard this one.
Yeah?
How we turned you back into a mind flayer? It's pretty far-fetched.
What's up?
And this one might never disappear.
What now?
How do you think we're doing so far? Good? Wow. 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 He's changed. He has been changed. Suppose Talos were to die as Ball did. What would you do then? Truth, if this whole experience has taught you anything, it should be that the gods don't really die. They change, they hide, they fall silent, but they're never gone forever. As long as someone still believes, there'll always be a piece of them left clinging to the universe. And I believe, to my last breath, I believe. Even if he stopped giving you power? If I find out about a Talos spawn conspiracy, I'm going to be deeply upset. Just because you don't want to go through it all again, or because you don't want to play second fiddle? Could be a nice change of pace, you never know.
What can I do?
Dave, Grind's letter said I'm part of Alondo's prophecy. I'm one of Ball's children. Yeah, I thought as much. What? The Lord of Murder shall perish, blah blah, score of mortal progeny. That one? Talos wasn't the first god I read about, you know. I can tell you most anything you'd care to hear about, say, Cyric or Umberlee. Or Ball. You've only ever mentioned a foster father. Every day you wake up with more and more magical powers that you can't explain, and someone tried to have you killed before you were ever in a position to make enemies. One evening by the campfire, I put all those things together with what I know, and I thought, oh, Struth's a Ballspawn. And at no point did you see fit to say something? It's not the easiest topic to broach, is it? Struth, call me insane, but I think your absentee father is actually the ex-god of murder, using you as a vessel to claw his way back into the Pantheon. I figured you'd find out some other way, or that it wouldn't end up mattering. Either way, you're not making plans to have me committed. Thanks for telling me, though. I appreciate what you tried to do there.
You need something?
I think we're doing so far. Struth, you shouldn't even have to ask. Nothing can stop us with the winds of Talos at our backs.
Need a hand?
What?
Ready for action.
How are we doing so far? Alright, I suppose. Oh, our reputation is low now, so she's not as happy.
What?
Don't you object to fighting the Flaming Fist for me? No, I was there. You didn't do it. I know you don't deserve to die. Could be they don't either. but I'll take definitely over maybe. So what sets a half-dirger apart from a full one? Can't turn invisible, can't double in size. We've seen this one. It's a pretty bad deal, don't I know it?
Speak.
If you could do absolutely anything else with your life, what would it be? Smithing? You want to be a gardener? Yeah.
What?
Managed to find those slaves. You think they'll recognize you? We've seen that one. Can I get my soap back now? You don't want it back. Trust me, I'll buy you a new one. Moidra, Garines let us that I'm part of Alondo's prophecy. I'm one of Baal's children. Does that terminate our arrangement? No, but then I didn't need to know it. You're the only person I've worked for who's worth a damn's truth. I'm not going anywhere unless that changes.
Make it quick.
Well,
No sooner said than done.
everybody's so happy to work for me. I'm a great boss, and I love to give them performance reviews. Everyone's such a satisfied employee. Well, what do we fucking do now? We can just go end the game, I think. Basically. What's our next stop, even? We must return to the city of Baldur's Gate, the very lair of our accusers.
A waste of my talents.
Do we go back to the Flaming Fist HQ? Do we say, hey, I didn't do it? Very convincing, I'm sure. Can we rest here? Oh, hello. Hey there, travelers. You all seem rather road-worn. Perhaps there's a reason for that, eh? Well, I shan't come across as rude. My name's Tomlin. I'm the owner of a small trading custom that operates out of Baragost. Who do you happen to be? We're adventurers fighting against the depravity of the Iron Throne. So you're the guys who've been stirring up all the trouble in the region. There's wanted posters for you all over. So where are you guys headed now? Baldur's Gate. You'll never make it into Baldur's Gate without some help. You wanted men now, and as such I can offer up my services to help you into the big city. It'll cost you, but it'll definitely be worth it. In what way could you help us? I'm a smuggler. I smuggle illicit goods from Amon to Baldur's Gate. If you pay me 100 gold, I'll smuggle a lot of you into the big city. We can find our own way into the city. If that's the way you want, I guess I'll be on my way. Well, I wanted to just... hang on. I just didn't want to do it yet.
I must have rest.
I just wanted to fucking take a second. We're adventurers fighting the depravity of the Iron Throne, headed to Baldur's Gate, and what could you help us? We can afford that. What you can do then is to follow me into town. I will take care of you and you won't have any problems at all. I don't have any difficulties following my instruction. That's not what I'm trying to do right now, though. I'm trying to come up here and turn in this quest finally.
Let's find an inn and some warm beds.
guides my way.
They are all dead, and will trust you no more. Does that satisfy your need for vengeance? Here is the bowl that was taken from your mother. I have no further need of vengeance. Umberlee is mother now, and she is well pleased. The blood spilled today will remind all of her mastery of the waters. Hopefully Talos will tire of these little games. You have been a most useful tool, and the Sea Queen shall reward you in time. Well, alright. Just letting an evil priestess go free because she's young. Seems fine. So what's the story with the smuggler? Here he is.
You need something, stranger?
That wasn't too hard, was it? Guess there wasn't the large guard contingent that I thought there would be. Well, I wish you all the god's luck in the city. You're going to need it by now. He swindled us. There was nobody watching the entrance. Foolish. Foolish. Can we actually, we can't go there yet, or can we? Yeah, we can just go directly inside. Alright. I'm used to us giving guards the slip. If you need advice, now's the time to ask. I'm used to giving guards the slip. Whatever you've got. Use the sewers. From what I saw, there's grates all over the city. And believe me, they don't smell any worse than the average prison cell. If you do run into the law, slow them down however you can. Entangle magic, lead them into a crowd, throw dirt in their eyes if you have to. Just don't kill them. Do not kill them. See, most guards don't really care about criminals. They'll pretend to, but they're just maintaining their image. And someone who doesn't care will only chase you so far. Once you start killing them, that makes it personal. That makes them care. And then they'll never stop looking. It almost sounds like you have first-hand experience. I'm surprised you weren't telling us to cut our losses and get out of here. Yeah, well, that's not fixing the problem, is it? That's just running away from it. Wow, the problem facer.
You need a new
Oops.
tailor. Your clothes are absolutely
Such
dreadful.
insolence, his popularity may be soaring, but I'll not cast him out for a vote for such a loud as he. The nerve of the man. What is the trouble, milady? As if it is any of your concern. I am simply furious at that Sarevok man. I did not raise a fortune in this city by letting it, such as he, stroll off with my assets. I have had dealings with the Iron Throne Mercantile Group for some time now, and though I did not approve of some of their other ventures, there were at least honorable business people in their contracts with me. Now that Sarevok leads them, he has all but declared my previous deals null and void. You will get no sympathy from me if you lost gold dealing with a group like the Iron Throne. If I were not already incensed at Sarevok, I should stop to tear a strip off at you too. As it is, I must speak with the Grand Dukes about Sarevok's conduct. Imagine, he secures himself as leader of the Iron Throne, then all but destroys its mercantile credibility by practically sacking it. He may be bolstering the city with its assets, but it is still unprofessional. Something strange is going on at that Iron Throne building, I tell you. I know that previous leadership was killed, but those members remaining would still never let such treatment come to pass. Not willingly, anyway. Just a little bit of corporate news about Sarevok mismanaging the Iron Throne. Halt and hold! I have no wish to fight you, and welcome the chance to prove it. A wise decision. We will allow ourselves to be thrown in prison. Commander Angelo Dosen, these are the ones wanted for the murder of the Iron Throne leaders.
These are the infamous murderers, finally brought to justice.
I am Angelo, commander of the Flaming Fist. I will be your judge, jury, and executioner. Please pardon the cliché. You are not. That title belongs to Duke Elton, someone who deserves it. You're a pretender, and a rather ugly and smelly one at that. A lobotomized gibberling will make a better leader than you. Laugh now, Angelo. When your arms and legs are severed and you're lying on the ground crying like a little baby, hee-hee, then we'll see who has the last laugh. Hey, come on now. We all know you're in the employ of Sarevok. We'll pay you more if you let us go. Addressing the greed in my soul, an admirable attempt, but one destined to fail. I am not stupid enough to cross one such as Sarevok. I reserve that stupidity all to you. Now that we are done with one of all the pleasantries, I will make my decision. I had thought long and hard on what sentence I should give you if you should be delivered into my hands. The choice is an obvious one. For the charges of murder, theft, arson, rape, and many other assorted crimes, I declare that each of you shall be taken to the bazaar, where you shall hang by the neck until you are dead. Yikes.
I'm used to trekking.
A waste
But
of
this
my talents.
is just torture. Let's bed down.
Why is my cell
What?
open?
A waste of my talents.
Hello? Hello? Can I rest in here? No. I hear prison sounds. It's Neb. Hey, you. I wonder how you got out of your cell. Did someone leave it open, or perhaps you managed to pinch my key? Oh, no, you haven't. So, are you the group that's wanted for murder on 3 different counts? Don't try to deny it, I know it's you. Well, my name's Neb. Who cares what your name is, Neb? Just shut up. Hey, I was just trying to be friendly. You're getting impatient in here, are you? I've got a way out of here, you know. Hidden it well, haven't I? Search all you want and you won't find it. Good thing old Neb decided a little bit of illusion crafted his thievery, eh? Sure, I'll tell you what. Murderer to murderer now, monster to monster. Are you wanting out? Sure, I'll do whatever it takes. How many little children passed away in Neb's hands? You killed 76 children, Neb. All this and no remorse. 33. Oh.
Yes, I do.
So you still want to get out, do you? Yes, I hold the power in this situation, don't I? You can love me, you can hate me, it doesn't matter. You still must do as I wish. Quick now, a riddle for my captive audience. If you look at me, we look at each other. With your eyes and me with yours. You with your eyes, me with yours. If I speak to me, I only mime your words. For all I wear your lips, I have no voice. What am I, foolish ones? A mirror. A mirror, yes. Like you to me or me to you, we are the same. We are siblings separated by a thin and fragile pane of silvered glass. Come, let me show you my tunnel where we make good our escape, my twin. You better appreciate my biting my tongue in there, Struth, because I damn near bit it off. Gods, dear gods, those poor kids. Believe me, I'd have gutted him myself if you're shaking. I know I am. I'm surprised I ain't crying. I want to, but nothing's coming. Just hate. Don't you forget him. Never forget. We've spent so long fighting giant earth-shaking monsters, it'd be easy to lose sight of the grubby little ones that hide in the dark. Well, what was the point of getting ourselves thrown in prison only to escape prison? Was there no point to that at all? Was it totally unnecessary? I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. Huh.
Of course.
Alright, well. We're just gonna have to zip around these fists as they try to take us down so we don't tank our reputation. It's gonna slow us down, of course, being officially in combat. Oh, we want to go over here to visit the lady.
No sooner said
This
than done.
lady.
A waste
We
of
have a
my
gem for this guy as
talents.
well, the Sphinx gem. There you go.
Something you've
Hello,
been trying?
Shayla. I have searched every inch of Candlekeep, and I cannot find the Great Book of Unknowing, which is said to be housed there. The lady has been kind to you when you have found it, walked well in the mists of Lyra. I'd say that was pointless, but then she'd act like me being pointless was somehow the point. Ooh, so mysterious. Apparently that's not even in the journal in the basic edition, it was just added in the enhanced edition. Alright, let's go over to Sorcerer's Sundries.
A waste of my talents.
There we
I
go.
must talk to you in private.
Tomoko, I apologize for not being more open, but these are troubled times. If I could be permitted to speak for a moment, I believe I have something you would want to hear. Perhaps we could help each other. What would you know that I need? If your information is of worth, then yes, I would be interested. I shall explain myself in further detail when I have time. Until then, I have but one thing to say. The one who claims to heal Duke Elton's sickness is also the one who breeds it. Likely there have been signs that suggested this to you, but none have said it in plain. No doubt you have the wherewithal to follow through on it. Your very nature gives you this above-average competence. Garion's tutelage could only have enhanced this. Your simple shadowing has given you that name, and I'm not impressed. Don't speak that name. A lot of you still have the memory of the only family I have known. But that is not the only family that knew you and knows you now. I think you feel the pull, and I think you strain against it still. Again you see that I know much more of you, perhaps more than you know yourself. There are three things that are strength incarnate. There is love of life, there is fear of death, and there is family. A family that loves death would have a strong pull indeed. Can you feel it? Can you feel him? He hates you, you know. Who hates me? What have I done to deserve such hatred? What have you done? You exist, and chaos will be sown. That is the way it was intended, though I hope to change it. I must go, and you must go to Duke Elton. Protect him from his own healer. I will wait near the Flaming Fist headquarters. We shall speak again, and I shall have something to ask of you. Great, great. I wonder if they restocked their bolts.
Yes.
That would be so sweet. No, they did not. They did not, alas. You could buy some stone giant strength elixirs, though. Are there any better ones, even? Storm giant strength, 24. Oh, we could buy lots of these. Is it for 24 hours? 2 hours. Very nice. Alright, well, we should make some use of those toward the end of the game. Should be fun. Hush to my phone. Storm giant strength. Cloud Giant Strength. I think even Vind would benefit from these. Fire Giant Strength. Okay, not even drink them. Oh, that's not even for... It's only for fighters to be so strong.
A waste of my talents.
It's only for fighters to be so strong.
A waste of my talents.
Okay, she wants us to go back to the Fist headquarters, so we'll just go over there and do a little teleport action. We never did take that rest that we wanted to take over here. Just take that rest.
A waste of my talents.
Sit back over here. Oops. What? No.
Of course.
No. No. Here.
You have been waylaid
What?
by enemies and must defend
A waste
No.
of my
Over
talents.
here, please. And we can just teleport over to the
No
Fist
sooner
headquarters.
said than done.
Fuck around.
must
I see
be
you have
very
sought me out
private.
as I thought you would.
These are
I have things that must be
talents.
said, things that are important to us both. I have but one condition to my discourse, and you must agree before I speak. A promise I seek, and I will accept no less. Don't promise before you know. That is not a road you want to walk. You said many interesting things, but I do not trust you. Why should I make promises for information unheard? My promise will not harm you, though ignoring it can. Indeed, any information can only benefit. You will gain if you did not know it before, and you will gain if you knew it but would need it confirmed. I cannot honor your request until I know the consequences. My words are for my allies alone. If you will not make this vow to me, I will remain silent. So be it. You are much alike you and Sarevok, which is fitting. Perhaps you are also equally doomed, though Sarevok sees such release intentionally. I wonder if your paths could have crossed any other way. Doubtful. Siblings fight for their father's favor. It is the way of things. We shall meet again, but it shall not be to talk. Well, it wasn't gonna be that way. Wasn't gonna be that way. What foolishness is this? Are you storming the Flaming Fist compound? Yes.
You're gonna regret
Please don't
this.
cast. Ah, hold person.
That's not like me. That's not like me.
Lots of spells getting
You're
cast.
gonna regret this. You're gonna regret this.
Keep them coming. Nobody's dying, so I think it's okay. Okay, sweet. Everyone in regulation outfits. Whoops, 15 experience. Not very sturdy, was he? Somebody whining to be gotten out of this hellhole? Moidra, let me set you free.
Yes, no sooner said than done.
Can't save until it's really over. Fortunately, that didn't tank our rep. Can't talk to the prisoner. Ooh, rogue. Head upstairs.
must be punished.
You there. Shh, don't make too much noise. My name's Kent and I want to talk to you. What is it you want, Kent? I remember the bunch of you from when you worked for Scar and Elton. Well, since you've been gone, things have gone downhill. Elton's taken out. Why don't you think Rashawn's a healer? I followed him one night, all the way into the sewers. There he went down to the undercellar. Well, would a healer be found in a whorehouse? I don't know what he was doing there, but it wasn't good, whatever it was. Why would a healer be found in a whorehouse? Maybe because the diseases breed more than the workers do. Or maybe for the same reason as anyone else. Yeah, pretty goofy reasoning. Rashad, who are you? What are you doing here? We're here to protect the Duke. Stupid primates. It was your last mistake to come here. Guards. Yes. Where's the guards you called?
Right between the eyes.
Whoops. Hello, Duke Elton. Again, I am in your debt. The Harbor Master is building. Okay. I don't really care that much about the vanilla text, of which there is just more than there needs to be, as you can see at every turn. Everyone's got so many words to say. We're in it for the mod.
No sooner said than done.
Harbor Master is over here. Harbor
No
Master's
sooner
building.
said than done. A waste of my
Harbor
talents.
Master.
Nasty times are
By the
coming,
bitch
all
queen's breath, that's Duke Elton you have, brother. He's looking in a bad way. Leave him here with me. I'll make sure he's all right. You're the people who've been working for Scar and Elton on the Iron against the Iron Throne. Well, I'm sure you have much to do, so you should get a move on. Don't worry about Elton, I'll keep good care of him. You got a safe place, so good luck. Alright. Now that I make my way to the Iron Throne building.
No sooner said than done.
Leave me be, or the guard will have you.
Daniel says, out of my way, interloper. I'm getting off this sinking ship as fast as I can. You will not escape. The Iron Throne will topple before me. Not to underestimate you or anything, but have you noticed you're a little bit late? The Iron Throne is in shambles, and I simply don't want to stand around and watch it crumble about my ears. That Sarevok and his enormous ambitions have left us in the lurch, and there's nothing for me to do now but cover my losses and run. He has used us all to get where he wished, and now he's on the verge of becoming a Grand Duke. He would have been a fabulous ally if he'd not cared so little for anyone but himself. I do not care for your troubles. I will destroy him, just as I destroyed your base in the Cloakwood. A thorn in his side you may be, but I'll wager that Sarevok was likely done with that installation. Its destruction probably saved him the trouble of doing it himself, though marching the Flaming Fist through the mines would have only increased his popularity. With Entar Silvershield dead and Scar replaced with a lackey captain of the guard, Sarevok has no more use for us. He's moving on to bigger things, though what they are I have no idea. I've wasted enough time on you. Kill me if you must, but I have no intention of waiting around. You are dead.
A waste of my talents.
Pang Wallen.
You're gonna regret this!
Sorry, Pang. I wonder if he would have been hostile if I hadn't murdered her. Well, she seemed bad.
Yes?
Who are you? Have business here? What does it matter? I'm here to put an end to the Iron Throne. You're a bit late by my standards. The leadership of the Western Division of the Iron Throne, my father and friends, all three are dead, killed in Candlekeep, and I should have seen it coming. I know they are dead because I stand accused of their murders. Is that who you are, that I owe you a knife in the gullet? What, did Sarevok trick you into killing them, or did he do it himself and just blame you? I'll kill you just to be safe. For my father, someone will die tonight. Goodbye. Yeah, give us your money and your short sword. Murderous little brute.
No sooner said than done.
Touch me not!
Wait a moment. Could you please tell me where I might find Realtar? It's important that I speak to him. I've been given the runaround too long. Realtar's own damn son, Sarevok, seems to think he's in charge there. We must ask for a name before we go about telling the location. I'm Mortuary, and your higher-ups answer to me. The council wishes to know how things are faring. Where can I find Realtar? He's in the upper offices at the moment. If you go up there, I'm sure you'll catch him. Finally, I get a straight answer. Calesia, stand your ground for a moment. I demand to know what's going on here. I have been sent from Symbian to determine why this branch of the Iron Throne has foundered, and I've found no one who will stand still for more than a second. What in blazes is going on here? Why not ask Sarevok? He seems to be in control now. Sarevok, that upstart? Lieutenant Struth, actually, I'm the person accused of killing the Iron Throne leaders. Really? I heard Sarevok was to blame. So what have you come here to do? Destroy us to destroy our name? It would seem we now have a mutual enemy of sorts. This is all too much fucking dialogue. It's needless.
You're gonna regret this!
The best in me.
Not sure if you were really a bad guy, but you're dead now. Seems scheming.
No time to chit-chat.
Why, hello, Struth. I suppose we could have expected your coming here. Bit of unfortunate business in Candlekeep, eh, what? What do you know of what happened? Unfortunate, I will have my revenge. You'll not find it here. Sarevok was the architect of that plot, and we are all victims of it. If you seek him, I would look towards the ducal palace. There is to be a coronation soon. I hope you have enough proof to convince people of his evil. Your confrontation will be very short otherwise.
No sooner said
Yeah, there's letters to be found up here, I think.
Of course.
So you've come back. If you were a smart Struth, you would have left well enough alone. I don't know how you escaped my lord's trap at Candlekeep, but you won't be getting any farther than here. Why'd you come back here? I would have thought you'd go after Sarevok directly. Someone told us this would be the place to go. Who told you to come here? Who betrayed my lord? It was Tomoko, wasn't it? I always knew her to be a traitorous whore. Well, it matters little if she did or not. All that matters is that she will die. Last time we were here, we fought a giant party. You're just one person.
Right between the eyes.
These people are so confident. The Diary of Sarevok. Probably shouldn't have been carrying that around. Whoa, Vind. God damn it, Vind. Get your ass.
said
Fucking
than done.
murdered. Yeah.
No sooner said than done. No sooner said than done.
Shut up and defend yourself.
Time for some target practice.
You're gonna regret this!
That's not like me.
What's up?
What?
The Diary of Saravok. And then some letters as well. Saravok, I must say that our first victim was not the challenge that my wife and I expected. The foppish idiot had only the most token of defenses. However, I can assure you that Entar screamed quite deliciously all the way to the end. I hope that this next mission is much more difficult. From what you've told me, it would seem to be. Assassinating 2 Grand Dukes in their own palace while they harangue the high nobles of Baldur's Gate, no less. I can't wait. You still know where to find us. You should come down and enjoy the pleasures of the Undercellar for yourself, but if I know you, that'll never happen. Saravok, I have received your letter and am quite overjoyed by your proposition. I have told my wife and she is as excited as I am. I accept your mission and think that your payment is very adequate. This will be our greatest feat yet, to kill 3 Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. We will be arriving in Baldur's Gate within a week and should be taking up our usual residence at the Undercellar. These basically say the same thing. Why are they different letters? It's Saravok's diary. He's a bad guy. He wants to become the new Lord of Murder. And he's got lots of doppelgangers, and he's going to kill lots of people.
If I must.
Make it quick, of course.
Wants to start a war so that he can ascend to godhood.
Of course.
Text, text, text.
No sooner said than done. Of course.
This episode's getting long. But we could finish this episode if we were fast. If we were speedy, we could wrap things. I've acquired the diary. Alright, we need to go down to the Undercellar now, the Undersewers. I don't know. I am Ratchild. I destroy all those who oppose my people. Feel the wrath of Ratchild. Feel my wrath and tremble. By all the gods, you're just a kobold. I think you might have a small mix-up on who should be trembling. Draw steel, my friends. Who exactly are your people? My people are rulers of the deeps, where your people's wastes are sent. That where we thrive. Ratchild's tribe is stronger than all others. Ratchild's tribe trained to beat anyone. Anyone. No one can stand up against Ratchild's tribe. You should be real. That's really wonderful you live down here where all our waste is dumped. You should be real proud. You underestimate Wrathchild. Many have done so. Even Harpers have done so. All have felt Wrathchild's wrath. Well, he didn't last very long. His backup might cause some problems, though.
A waste of
You're gonna regret this! You're gonna regret this!
Death to you all!
You're gonna regret this!
So where's the Underthinger? Where is it? How do I get into it? I think we're looking for the West Sewers. I don't think these are the West Sewers. I think these are the Central Sewers. Yes, we want to go to the West Sewers. Can we explore? Can we bebop over this way? Can we boop boop? And then jump down here.
Said than done.
This may be what we're looking for. No, it's not. It's not. It isn't. Is it over here?
Of course.
What if I must?
Yes?
How is that possible? That's not Euclidean. Where is the entrance to this passage just south of exit to Iron Throne? Oh. Over here. Over here. There we go.
No sooner said than done.
The Undercellar. Well, 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 dear. What have we here? Blade fodder? I don't know, Slide. They're so big and threatening. Oh, my mistake. I was thinking of someone else. Ooh, she's got a tongue of steel and a heart of gold, my Kristen does. And she's so pretty that when she makes herself all invisible so the guys don't give her hassle. Not that they would with a tough guy like me looking after her, of course. Slithy, baby, you tell them, honey. Oh, baby, you know me. You know you're slithy. Hey, you, don't you go watching us go all mushy, all right? It ain't none of your business. That's what you're whispering, sweetheart. Was that you're whispering, sweetheart? Hey, now, my girl Kristen tells me yous all have a soft spot for the Grand Dukes. Sure is a shame about Entar Silver Shield, isn't it? 1 down and 2 to go. Poor Dukes. Wouldn't it have been better if they'd all died together? Kristen, don't give it all away like that now. It's on, what do they call that again? The Silver Bladder? Enough of this cat and mouse stuff anyway. I ain't cut out for it. We kill him now and do the Dukes after lunch like Sarabog said us to. I have a question first. Did Duke Silvershield like to dismiss all his guards, strip naked, and walk backwards into dark alleys with his eyes closed? Because if not, I have no idea how you two took him down. Hey, Kristen, bet you this chump can't mouth off through a gullet full of steel. I love you for your mind, Slythe.
What?
We should have hasted before we came in here. This fight can be a little problematic. Oh, Vin's just died instantly. Instant death of Vind. No, it's a spider! Ah! Just load. Just load. There we go.
Of course. No sooner said than
Okay,
done.
let's fix our formation here. Yeah.
What?
Throw a blast as well. Why not?
What is it?
Please haste.
What?
We got infinite haste now. We
Waste
have
of
good
my
making use of them.
talents.
Look at Kristen, honey. It's
Wow,
the
wow,
heroes of the
wow.
South Coast. They're the real deal.
But that's the real deal. Oh, Vin, you're taking damage.
Make it quick.
Where is
Waste of
she?
my talents.
Where is Kristen? There she is.
You're gonna regret this!
She should probably have put on stone skin. Potion of Master Thievery. Struth, let me tell you something right now. I don't know if you're planning to kill Sarabak or not. Your problem, your choice. But if you are, please don't walk up and introduce yourself first. Please don't do that. I'm glad our enemies do it, but if someone on my side did it, it would hurt me in ways you can't imagine. Just kill him. In ways you can't imagine. He's an assassin. He has an assassin's pride. The Gravebinder, another sling +1. We don't really need those anymore. More potions of Master Thievery. Our inventories are so full of garbage. They're so full of so much garbage. A nice dagger. What's this? Is a short sword? Nobody uses these. Nobody uses these. Why can't I store the dead cat in here? Into the jump bag. Into the scroll case. Oh, we were going to keep that out, maybe. We're getting pretty close to the end game here, so doesn't matter that much. I guess we don't really need to worry that much about what we're looting either. Now I think about it, because I don't know if we're going to change anything from here to there. Some more. Oh, an invitation to the Grand Duke's Palace. Slythe, the time to strike is now. This is an important note one you should hold on to. Join the doppelganger assassins. Yeah, let's hold on to that note. We'll have all the evidence we need to indicate Sarabak is to blame. Okay, off to the palace with us. Hello?
Hi, friend.
Pardon my intrusion, I shall leave immediately. I got in this way. Can I not get out this way? Apparently not. Can I get out some other way? Not that way. I've never been with a man. Well. Alright, folks. No thanks. We'll be leaving now.
You must gather your party.
He just let us come in anyway, even though we said we weren't going to pay.
Of course.
Hello, mate.
Please, you must save us from this wretched iron. Why shed tears over a crisis that is far more political than personal? War is political, but does it not maim husbands and kill sons? Oh, a simple hitching broke, and still you ask me why I weep. Oh, beyond the cleric's powers. Her husband died of the Iron Crisis. It's Bork. Oh, it's Lars. I be Lars, you be Struth. Don't try to deny it. You should not have come to Baldur's Gate. You gave him any warning before, but you ignored them. Now you must pay. Sorry, but Lars must kill. Who the hell's let him in here? 1 minute the whole city's barricaded against bandits, the next they're inviting ogres in for a bevy. I am shocked, Plunkett, shocked by your prejudice. Clearly the good people of this city, unlike you, can see that not all ogres are violent brutes. He's trying to kill us, you knobhead. Wait one moment, you big oaf. Why would you think I'm Struth? Do I look like I could be some kind of hero? Struth is a juggernaut of destruction with flaming eyes and a roaring vice. How about you just let us go? I'm really starting tired of threats. Everywhere I go, I'm threatened. Well, you big lug, you're going to end up like the rest of them. Lars will crush you now. Crush you to paste. He's strong.
Just say the easy enough.
And he's down. And he's got Zarn's second sword arm. Which is a sweet
Need a hand?
Faco reduction
Give us a sec.
item, I believe. Which she doesn't have one right now. Yep. It's just the same one we got in the docks a while ago and never returns to the lady who wanted it back. Because it's ours. Aye, would you like to pay a penny for a tale of murder and deceit? 10 gold it be, and worth each one. A dark price for a dark tale, but I'll pay and hear it told. Scar was second in command of that noble flaming fist, and on a night dark street it happened. The rain 'twas splattering against the window's glassy panes, and soaking up through me boot wraps, giving me a chill. A cunning cutthroat rushed on by him and cut the straps of his travel purse with a blood-sharp knife before turning down in the alleyway. Aye, good man Scar, he chased the culprit there into the dark as I came stumbling through the puddles to his aid. But that petty cut purse, he weren't the rugged waif that he appeared to be. Nay, he was a silver-skinned changeling he were, and with his dagger claws he gored the good man through the eyes. Then he slit his neck so vicious just to leave him bleeding in the rain. My proffered aid, did ye ask? Aye, 'twas as quickly withdrawn as rashly granted, and I hid there in the shadows as the mirror fiend assumed new form to saunter bloody-handed into the darkling night. My aid comes in that I am here to tell the truth of that good man's passing to any listener that can spare the coin. 'Tis enough, I figure, and I doubt he'd disagree. The mirror fiend you speak of is known as a doppelganger. I have encountered more than one of them late, all in the higher of the Iron Throne. Do you know of any reason why the throne would want Scar dead? Yeah. We understand. Yeah, Scar's death was killer. Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on. So much going on. A waste of my talents. I think we are going to introduce ourselves to Sarabon before we fight him now.
No sooner said than
Can we take a quick nap?
Hey, friend.
What have you got to offer here? Please let us take a quick nap. Thank you.
a waste of
Let's get out of here. You get poisoned here. It's dangerous. I think this is... Oh, hello. Struth, where have you been? I had some business to attend to back at home, but I fear that same business has drawn me back to the gate. Well, keep your head down before they clip your shoulders, fool. People are saying you killed the leaders of the Iron Throne. There's a goodly price on your head. Don't you realize? I can take care of myself. Go back to where you came and stop drawing attention to me. I never liked you, but I'll do as you ask. There are greater things at stake right now. While you're skulking about, though, take the time to take a little closer at what's going on in the Iron Throne base of the Fist headquarters. Much depends on it. Oh, how I wish this horrid iron crisis would end. I bought a mirror the other day, and I swear the frame shattered before the glass. There's more of this iron crisis. Break a mirror, that's 7 years bad luck, plus 10 for the metal. An extra 10 for metal? Why, this entire region will be cursed for generations. Wow, he never liked me? He never liked me? That's harsh.
A waste of my talents.
Ramazith, we never did kill him. Just some mage, but he's hostile. Uh-oh. Flaming fists. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. No need to get hit. No need to hit anyone. Oops. Hey, you look like the sewer running types if ever I saw them. We did bop around in the sewers. That's true. We can't deny it. Hello? Why would the Flaming Fist be short of members? Bill, greetings. I assume you come to the palace for the coronation of Saravok. Well, then I'll see your invitations. Here are the invitations. Can you let us in now or in a hurry? They look good. You can enter. Could you please hand over the invitations? Here are the invitations. Thank you very much. You may pass now. God damn it, they followed us inside.
Time for some target practice.
That cost us like 7 reputation. My priest spells have been disabled. Wait, really?
No sooner said than done.
Well, how are we supposed to get around without being seen by them? Who's howling? Is there a sewer grate over there? We could cheat and do it, but that would be cheating. What are we supposed to do to avoid fist attention? Are we supposed to travel over here? And then from here, travel over here? Yes, we're on the other side now. Okay, well, we snuck around. That was weird. That was a different conversation. You go funny without enough windows.
I serve the Flaming Fist.
Here are the invitations.
Yes?
Alright, let's throw out a bless and a haste, and things are about to go pretty crazy.
What? A waste of my talents.
Now that all the guests have arrived, la 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 la, everyone's really worried about the state of affairs in Baldur's Gate. And introduce the new Grand Duke, Saravok Anchev. He wants to start a war. Uh-oh, they're all gonna turn into doppelgangers. Oh no. Let's save the NPCs if we can. If we can. We didn't. We failed. We failed.
As all of you know,
Perhaps
Shut up! Let Saravok speak.
I am the law.
Just attack us. Attack us. We're very sturdy. We don't need to attack the NPCs. Uh-oh. Well, Vind wasn't as sturdy as everybody else.
Time for some target practice. Time for some target practice.
Did everyone survive? Oh, well, not Vind, obviously. It was lucky that such brave people as yourselves intervened on our behalf. Take a look at these documents we have. Saravok is the one who tried to kill you, had Intar killed, and nearly killed Elton. I'll take a look, but if you're wrong, the punishment for such false accusations of murder. Uh-oh, here comes Saravok. Fight, fight, fight. Ouch. Who's he attacking? He's attacking Belt? You and I aren't finished yet, it's truth. I'll kill you just as I killed Gorion. Alright, well we could... I think it is in your best interest to hunt Saravok and kill him before he does the same to you. I think you're right, the only problem is finding the bastard. I will tell you where he's gone. I will dimension fold you to where he's gone. From there you can find and kill him. But we lost someone in the fight, and now his gear is going to be lost on the ground there. We have to reload the fight now because fucking Vind died and they just teleported us to where we needed to be. Alright, kill. Kill everybody. And stay safe, please. Get out of there. Oh, they killed all the NPCs.
No sooner said than
How can we be so... Wait, can we, like, start this out by force attacking them? Can we quick save right now? Yes, we can. Ah, Vind! You need to not die.
a waste of my talents. Death to you all.
Oh my goodness. That NPC dies so fast when she gets targeted.
Said than done.
This is more like it. is what I'm talking about. Save, please. There we go. Take a look at these documents. We have Sarabok's diary. Take him out. Take him out. He's going straight for Belt. He's immune to magic missiles. Whoa, Dave, run away. You and I aren't finished. Yeah, he's tough. He's a tough guy. I think you're right. The only problem is finding the bastard. Dimension door. We're tracking down Sarah. What is this? It seems like everyone's crashing in on the Thieves Guild these days. First that huge armored guy, and now you. You better tell me what you hear about, and write quick or you're in a lot of trouble. We're tracking down the huge armored guy. He went right over there. He was in a lot of a hurry. Go talk to Black. She gives you some good prices on equipment. I even sure she sells some magic stuff. Okay. Great. Down these stairs. Blast you all thrice over. I don't know who you be, but you are in league with him that cut me down. You can go straight to the Hades. May the spirits of those that built this maze shut you down. I mean, you know how I'm only here to find Sarabok. You've got my best wishes if you're hunting him. Traps be damned, he will not escape me. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I'm sure you're looking forward to your big showdown. But how about we do this my way for a change? Only if your way involves a big showdown. You're not slaughtering kobolds or tracking bandits or storming underground bases anymore. All you need is Sarabok dead. One man, one target, one job, one gold. This is my fight. I need to see him fall with my own eyes. It's the only way I can be sure. I can understand that. I don't see myself cheating you on this one. But I understand. All together then. Just us few. Let's change the world.
A waste of my talents.
So let's review that conversation again. Traps be damned, they won't escape me. Meaning? Really? Sarabok's only worth one gold coin. Oh, he's worth far more than that. Thing is, you've already given me most of it. Knowledge has a price, same as anything else. This journey's taught me a lot of things I needed to know. So I've estimated the value, done the sums. It turns out you paid me all but one gold. I'm not letting you hog the glory. In my profession, glory is another word for blame. You can have it, as long as I get my payment. Your payment of one gold. Right. I do want it, you know. You try pulling, oh, it's only one gold on me. I'm not doing it. You think you can fight Sarabok by yourself? I'm not going to fight him. I'm going to kill him. There's a difference. This is my fight. I don't want to risk you. How sweet. I know you'd send you if, you know I'd send you if the tables were turned, right? That's you. I'm me. Yeah. You keep being you then. I won't stop you. Very nice. I love Vind. He's very good.
Of course.
I love you. Do you love me? He leaves the party.
Waste of my talents.
Yeah. Not what he's looking for. Not cool to Vind. I think we should just skip this bullshit, because I don't care about this maze. Explore. Look at this fucking maze. Who wants to do this? Where is even the exit? Is it up here? Is it up here? Whoop. Winsky Pararati. This is his ball tutor. Who are you to Sarabok? I was his teacher, his mentor and tutor in blackest of rituals. Ascension, he wanted to become the king of the god, deity of murder. It was bad. He was not a nice guy. Here's his temple. Da-dong. You know, Struth, killing Sarabok won't solve everything immediately. Word needs time to spread. Between the Flaming Fist, the last of Sarabok's fanatics, and any slow and the uptick assassins, you'll probably be hunted for a while yet. If you need somewhere to hole up until things blow over, our temple doors are open. Thank you, Dave. I think I'll take you up on that. I wouldn't have got this far if I'd hid in the woods and waited for my problems to disappear. Your temple only has one door. For now, maybe it's time we built a bigger one, or stole someone else's, or maybe we'll even take a trip down to Akadla and show them how it's done. There's one more thing. Sarabok's plan. Whether it would have worked or not, I have no idea. I'm still not convinced this hasn't all been a madman finding an outlet for his bloodthirst. All I know is if Ball really did come back to life, it'd be one more god looking to stick his thieving fingers in Talos' portfolios. We've had to cede the oceans to Umberlee. We had to cede strife to Cyric. We're not ceding anything else, not to Ball. He had his chance. Most of the way here, I was just along for the ride. But now I'm in. Well and truly in. And I can promise you I won't back down. I never imagined you would, Dave. You should have. This wasn't my fight for a long time. But thanks for the sentiment, even if I probably don't deserve it. I speak for Talos, and Talos says we have enough gods already. Saravok fled here to weather the storm. Let's bring the storm to him. What a dismal place for a reckoning. Still, I shouldn't be surprised. Yours is not the sort of tale to conclude in daylit streets amidst the throngs of mediocrity. How fare you, then? Are you confident? I believe I can win this. Saravok is the deadliest warrior I've ever seen. He struck Orion down with barely an effort. I may not have the luxury of confidence. Confident enough, Saravok is on the run. His plans shattered. He'd only remembered that two cornered rats fight harder. Of course, nothing could stop me before, and nothing will stop me now. Good. Our acquaintance has been brief, but you've proven yourself to be quite unshakable. Even I could not have predicted the scale of this conspiracy, nor the nature of your involvement. And yet, no matter how tall your hurdles rose, from bandits to consortia to the essence of murder itself, you remained steadfast. You may have the soul of a god's truth, but you have the heart of a dragon. I dare say you do as well. I have more than the heart, as you are well aware, but sometimes the heart alone is enough. Now come. This Iron Throne already lies in ruins, and naught but stragglers wait ahead. We will make cinders of their flesh and their ambition alike. We will stomp them into the dirt, and let the smoke rising from their smoldering bones be a warning beacon to all of Faerun. Such is the fate of all who dare oppose us. I don't know what to say. Say nothing, then. Succeed. Whew. What did that do? Struth, before we go in there, I need a word. What about? Come aside. Won't take long. There are only two outcomes here. Either I help you win this fight, or I die trying. I'm ready for either one. If I do fall, I don't expect you to remember me. Not even sure I want you to. Might be for the best if my time in this world was just forgotten. But you'll remember anyway, I think, whether I want it or no. Whether I expect it or no. So, remember this. Let the memory be a face, not just a shadow behind the visor. I remember people by their deeds and their character, Moidra. You be more than just a face. If that's true, I hope I live. I'm not proud of my character or my deeds, Truth. But if I have enough time, maybe someday I can be. How do I look? Beautiful in your own way, although your hair's a disaster. I'll have to take your word. Don't even remember myself anymore. All I'd see in a mirror is a stranger. Doesn't matter. Won't kill Saravok with my looks.
No sooner said than done.
Nothing from Littleton? Or is that it? Just Littleton had nothing to say? I don't know if we ever did her quest line, actually. I think that there may have been some stuff about her dad's crossbow that we just missed. I don't know why. Oh, probably because we never went to, we never went to the Hobbit town. That's a rude way to say that. So I'm going to throw another save here, because I might keep playing after we're done. And I'm not sure if it locks you out at all. Plus, I'd like to be able to see those dialogues again.
Said than done.
So I'm going to stop recording. A rather strange place to meet living members of the Sunlit Realms. I am curious as to why you are here. Could I rightly assume you have something in common with the man Saravok Anshev? We have nothing in common with him. He's a vile man deserving death. You have a strong hatred of him, then. He doesn't seem to be that skilled in making friends. I'm Robin in the employ of the Iron Throne. We've traveled here from Sempia to learn what's happening to our operations in Baldur's Gate. My superiors will be happy to learn of your demise. So much talking. Oh, let's pre-haste. Oh, oops. Gotta fix that. Post.
Yes?
Go ahead and
What? No sooner said than done.
Wish we had Fireball Flora if you were a level higher. Be nice. No more summoning, please. No more of that. Then you should back away.
You're gonna
Oops.
regret this.
Righto.
Make it quick.
Time for some target practice.
It's Gorf. Ooh. She's very fast, though. Binge, be careful, please.
That's not like me.
Yes. The guy with a much better armor class. No, Vind, please be careful. There we go. Studded leather armor +1. We never got Vind the super cool armor. We shirked our duty to him. Yeah, I guess we don't need to worry too much about looting in here because I'm not even gonna. This isn't even my canonical final save. Very well. Tomoko. Hello against truth. I fear this time I have come not to speak and must now take up arms against you. I cannot harm you. You are not my enemy. If you would throw my life away, you are dead. You would quote philosophy to one that has lived its tenets and struggled with faith. I do not need your lectures. Okay, you can die if you want to die. Well, you got a good concentration check. But
That's not like me.
still not enough. Nice. A level for Dave here at the end. Oh, Plate of the Dark +1. Wow. That sounds good. Nope, it's not. Not better than what we had already. Would I be at -6 without the, yeah. I could redistribute the ring if I wanted to. Probably be better to sell the plate. Hold on to it until the expansion or whatever. Throw it in the bag of holding. Sweet. It's creepy down here. Wow, spooky.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Gather your party.
What
Venture forth. Dave, level up. They go down by 2. Wow. And level 4 spells. I don't think I'd even had any of those before. Animal summoning. Cloak of fear. All characters and creatures. Mental domination. Neutralize poison. Protection result 10-foot radius. That'd be fun here. Holy power. We don't need that. Cure serious ones. Whatever, it's fine. Can we rest in here? No.
What? A waste of my talents? Of course.
A waste of my talents.
You need something?
Let's summon some of those skeletons we never summoned.
I'm listening.
How about some monsters? Do you have any monster summoning anywhere? Do we have any scrolls of monster summons? I bet we do. Summon monsters 2 would be great. Spider spawn is good. Monster summoning 2. Very nice. Spider spawn. Monster summoning 2.
Yes?
Less. Haste.
Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
You are in bad family. No other
Yeah. He's the Lord of Murder, sure. Where's your ads? Oh, we didn't do remove fear. Tazok is, ooh. Let's try to remove fear. Just in case anybody wants to fear us.
Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
Don't step on the middle thing, it's got traps.
Face me. Face the new
Let me just kill Sarevok directly. Do you have the DPS for that? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Not quite. At least certainly not that time. Alright, what's the best way to do this?
You are indeed face me. Face the new Lord of
Yeah, just go on down here, Sarevok. I need to fight up there. I need to fight inside that horrible web. Can you get out of that horrible web? No, you can't. Damn, you're stuck in the horrible web.
Make it quick.
I can get the mage.
That's not like me.
There goes Moidra. There goes Vind. Well, maybe I'll go juice the game of some more content and return. I don't think I'm going to record the additional content because it's not all the most stimulating stuff. There might be some mod content tucked away inside Durlag's Tower in the DLC. Not sure. But I'm just going to go get a little bit stronger and come back and we can finish the game up together. See you soon.